21st episode of the Unscripted Introverts.
What just happened?
I don't know. Just looking at Carter just fucking
Can
makes
you
my
minimize
brain cells
OBS,
go
please?
dead.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Radiate a certain kind of energy, my friend.
I most
But
definitely do.
speaking of my friend, introduce yourself. How about it?
Hello, I am Tavien's right-hand man, and I
I don't
am
know about
Taylor's left-hand man, and I'm here on the podcast.
Hmm?
And thank you guys for having me on. It's been such a pleasure.
What are you pointing at?
I don't know. I don't know what the gesture was.
What?
He said left-hand man, and I went like this.
Oh, I thought you
Whoa.
fell with the mic.
What are you talking about?
Bro,
This man.
I just worked an 8-hour shift. So I need everyone to feel bad for me.
Listen, man, I
tired.
don't want to hear it.
You drove.
Within the past 2 days, I've been driving for 8 hours.
You drove?
Yes.
Within the past 2 days, I've been sitting in my room.
Oh,
So,
God.
like, I don't
Poor
need to hear anything from
millennials.
you.
Jesus, this generation. Oh, my God. You poor Gen Zers. God. Feel bad for you. But regardless, let's stop with the self-pity, okay? Okay, our lives are pretty good.
Bro, you're already looking at me weird, like, and it's 5 seconds in. Like, it's
Just
I
can you
think
let me
I'm
do
gonna-
my goddamn thing?
I think I'm gonna leave.
This is our show. All right? Shut
All
up.
right. So anyway, go on, Mr. Host, because
All right.
apparently you know
Always got to
everything.
be mean to my guest. Well, our guest. But whatever. All right. Well, I'd like for you to, if you felt comfortable enough, open up with some stories. Maybe get to let the people get to know you a little bit. You probably will be a returning customer on this podcast. Customer.
I'm paying to be on here.
Customer.
Damn. All right. Cool.
God, dude. It's the moment I hit record, my brain just
Bro, is this like
died.
Amazon? I have to. I'm like basically paying to work here. All right.
Returning guest.
Yeah. So, I spoke about this with my friend here, my driver Tavien. I guess I have
Driver.
one story. Taylor, what?
It's driver.
Yeah, you drove me here. You're my driver.
It's just a weird way to
Chauffeur.
designate
Yeah,
someone.
okay, fine. My chauffeur. I don't know what to call you.
Call me your best friend. Jesus.
Fuck no. All right. Anyway, so Taylor, you've not heard the story, so it's more
Okay.
so coming from your like reaction to the story. But it's one of like the only encounters I've had, that's been bad with like a girl.
Okay.
So several years ago, I worked in a retail store, big chain.
Yes.
And
That I
it
am
was
now quitting.
yeah.
Actually, this
No,
was
not
a
that one. It
different
was a
one.
different one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Home
so-
improvement.
Yeah. Home
Oh,
Give you an idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it was basically one of my first jobs. I worked at a few other, like one other place before that, but I really don't count that because I was like a week.
Yeah.
But so since this was several years ago, I feel more comfortable sharing it, and also it has to do clowning on myself, which happens to be a very fun pastime for a lot of my friends.
Oh, absolutely. I love it.
Uh-huh.
It's
So
so much fun.
So what happened was, I had a car then.
Yeah.
So I was driving to work and all that. So there was this girl at my work. For now we'll call her Sarah. I think that's my name. And Sarah was I guess you can say she kind of looked like a country girl. I guess she had like the like hairstyle. I guess like the
Braids with the blue, like the jean jacket. Jean
that kind of
pants.
stuff. Yeah, you looked like it would not look out of place if she wore that.
Yeah.
She didn't have the accent or anything like that, but that's basically kind of like the only way I could describe it.
Okay.
But I think she was like 2 or 3 years older than me at the time, and I believe I was, I can't remember, but I was most definitely of age.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happened was, we got a little close, and we decided to have a one-night stand. I don't know if we planned on actually, continuing it, but we had that plan.
Okay.
So it started, we kind of eased into it. It didn't like obviously start on one day, but like, in the back of our car with like cuddle and all that. But here's the bad part. This is, oh God. So,
Where were you in the car? Like,
oh no,
were you in a parking lot?
No. So here's what happened. So it was after both of our shifts. We worked on the same day. We drove our cars. We drove our cars in the back of a parking lot of Jack in the Box. So
one by our high school.
So, you know, because like we couldn't take each other to our homes. You know, we'd make too much noise, or like, you know, everyone's sleeping or whatever. So like we don't know what would happen. So what happened was like, you know, she came to, I had a bigger car. I'd like it nasty. And you know, for like an hour or two, we were cuddling, obviously. I know Tavien wouldn't understand what that's like. He never felt the warmth of a woman before.
Well, I
But
certainly didn't embarrass myself in front of a woman like you did either.
true. But so we, you know, we were in the back, and like I said, this is like an hour or two. So we finally ease into it. You know, I'm going in, so to speak. And then
Raw dogging or
no,
Okay.
fuck no. I don't trust myself.
neither would I.
Yeah, so
Neither would I.
especially with someone like that. Ugh. But
What does that mean? What does that mean?
personal interpretation. So anyway, oh god. Let's just say after 2 hits, I was already done. 2 swings,
Like two pumps.
2 pumps, I was fucking done. And no, so we'll like dissect this in a minute here.
Okay.
But I was suddenly like, oh no. And I what was it? It happened. And I stood there. I was like, did I just do that? So thankfully, my body felt so bad for me. I don't know if like shame came over me to where like to where they were like, look, you don't gotta stop, just keep going, try and salvage this. And after like 7 more times,
Like pumps.
it pumps, I looked at her and just said, "It's over."
You did not say that.
Well, I'm pretty sure I said something like that. Like, it's done. I can't continue. And I laid there in the back. I was just like, I've never felt this amount of shame. I felt like all of my ancestors that were deceased were looking down upon me and were just saying, "Wow, this is our newest member of our family. God damn." So here's what happened, right? Before we go into it. You know, when you with a girl for that long, obviously,
and you're cuddling, like,
you're
dude,
cuddling.
Were you? Let me guess. You're fucking hard as a rock the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
For that long,
Yep.
the pressure's already up there. It's done.
There's a thing
So-
called edging. She was edging you for that hour.
fucking cent. Well, I wouldn't blame her. It was like, you know,
Yeah.
it was like a thing we both agreed upon. But
You know what edging is, right, Tavien?
yeah, I know you wouldn't understand anything about that, right? Am I
You
right?
do know what
Taven?
edging is?
Yeah, I know you've only
You
been
don't
with-
know?
No,
when-
I
you
can't
know-
imagine I'd have such pathetic endurance like
It's
that.
basically like
Hold on,
it's-
hold on.
Yeah.
So you don't know what it is?
No, if you want to explain it, I'm all ears.
It's basically like, so imagine like
Like,
you're
it's fucking death.
So imagine like you're already like there, right? You're hard, everything's good, but like it's like teasing you constantly, like, oh yeah, hey, you're gonna get to it, you're gonna get something, you're to go, come on, but it doesn't happen, right? So like, so like your lower head thinks that like something else is happening.
Yeah. In other words, edging is
They're
you
getting
get
you-
to the point where you're about to come,
Yeah.
and you
Mhm.
stop, and you keep repeating that feeling, and you never come.
Yeah. So it's I know it's like that sounds weird, but like if you've experienced it, yeah, you'll know what it's like. It's not the best.
Yeah.
But I put up with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thankfully she was cool about it. She was like, "Hey, bro, it's fine. It happens." And I'm
yeah.
like, "No, not that it shouldn't be happening to me."
Listen, man, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, like, I'm not ashamed of it. Like I said, it's.
If anything, people should take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
We're fine.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure she did, and like, you know, she was like, "Oh, it's like."
Because listen, like those people that are like, "Yo, I last 30, 45 minutes." It's like at that
It's like,
point,
yeah,
like,
yeah, don't lie, bro. Don't lie.
Well, it's like if you really are going that long, like you have no
Yes.
sexual interest in that person.
It
I'm sorry.
seems-
100%.
I don't care like how good you are.
That, or you've been banging people on the daily to where your resistance is fucking insane. No, you know what happened?
Like you have no cum in the gun.
Yeah, no, you're shooting blanks, bro.
That's not the same.
No, bro. You know what happened? No, I remember this. Oh my
My
god.
God.
Maybe we should close the window.
No,
Sorry for the interruption. There's a bunch of kids outside that are screaming their heads off.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't talk
Whoa,
about
whoa,
this
whoa,
out in the
whoa.
open. What are you doing?
It's the blinds. The blinds.
Oh my God.
Just pull it out. There we go. Sorry for the interruption. They
Nice.
All right, sorry,
the first
but
episode.
anyway, I remember this night like no other. That I could replay this shit like a movie. I put in I connected my phone to the actual car so I could like speak on the phone. And right when I drove away, I said, "Tavien, you have no idea what just happened."
Jesus.
And I remember that, and Tavien's like, "Bro, I'm about to go to bed. What?" And I'm like, "Oh, it was terrible."
Because it was like 11 or 12. It's like 11 o'clock.
It was like 11 or
no,
12, man.
Oh,
It was
no, it's past your bedtime.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime, bro. Come on, man. You want me to tell me you two pump chumped a girl or whatever? What was it? A 2-pump chump?
Yeah, it is.
It's a one pump chump, but
One
Well,
pump,
for
2
him,
pump.
it's
Okay.
two.
yeah.
Yeah, for
He
me,
at
it might
least
as well be
wasn't
two.
that much of a.
But thankfully, and I know some people may think I'm coping here, but I have not. That has not happened again. So
Nice.
hey, I redeemed myself,
Nice.
and women do not like me.
Listen, I'll be straight. When the time does come for me, I'm probably gonna only last 2 pumps, and
It happens, man.
I'm ready to take the shame.
Well, I'm glad you made it that far.
But you gotta let them know, like, hey, look, there's better to come in the future. But like, this first time.
Well, this is my first time,
for you at
yeah.
all.
I feel like that's how it goes for everybody.
No, 100%. No, like my
Maybe.
first time, I didn't like. It wasn't like 30 fucking minutes. It was probably like 2, maybe 5.
Ooh, I was the same, like
Seconds.
10.
Yeah, honestly, it felt like that, but I don't know. It was maybe like 2 minutes. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I won't try to go like
I don't-
guess here and make
I
it
don't
sound
know the
good.
female anatomy, but it seems like it's such a waste for them to just get all the makeup on, go on a date just for 2
Tavien.
minutes.
Tavian.
What? I'm speaking on my ass here, so
It's good. It's way worse for them than you can imagine.
it's worse.
It's
What do you
worse for them,
mean?
bro. It's like they get like at the end, it's like
Because
They're just-
they're thinking they get pleasure out of it. Then you
yeah,
then they get 2
and
minutes,
we're just sitting there
and
like
it's what
we're
the
just sitting there on the
fuck?
floor sobbing like, dude, I'm so sorry, man. Like,
Sobbing. When
This
is that?
normally doesn't happen.
yeah, bro, I promise. I was joking this time. Like it was a prank. Okay, it's a social experiment. Like no, but anyway, so that's what happened. That was the story of It's actually no.
Was
okay,
that your first time?
No, that was my 3rd time, but the other 2 times happened a year ago at that point. So that was like a year of a build up basically.
Nice.
So after that, I mean, like I said, it was fine. We don't really keep in contact, as like I said, not because of the situation. No, it's just because I don't work there anymore, and
Yeah.
her and I, like after that, kind of like see any benefit in talking
Yeah.
to one another. So it was kind of like just a mutually
You
agreed
don't want to
thing.
be too pumped anymore?
No, no. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think anyone wants to. And if they do, they're probably
Well.
getting off to something else.
If you're out there listening to this, we wish you the best of luck. Hopefully,
hope-
your next man can satisfy you a little bit better.
If you ever see me in public, I'm sorry.
Yeah, speaking of public, man, I don't know what it's been lately. I've been noticing so many familiar faces that I've seen in middle school and high school, and I just don't want to say anything. 'Cause
Same.
it's like I don't know if you remember me. You give me those like squinty eyes, like I know you from somewhere, but I don't want to say anything.
Oh
Mhm.
no, there was. I think I was working with you, Carter. We were closing that one day. I think I told you there was some kid who came in. He looked like he was 19, maybe long
Mhm.
hair. Yeah, he looked like someone I remember. He looked like an underclassman that I had a biotech class with. I sat next to him, I think, and he really looked familiar. But honestly, I'm the type of person, even if I recognize you, unless we're good friends, I'm not saying shit. I'm not gonna say anything.
All right, that's cool. I didn't want to be friends with you.
Dude,
either.
I recognize people all the time. I told you I recognized this one girl who had a very nice body from high
Yeah.
school.
Say no more. I already
And
know. You
Now
brought her up
obviously
the
it's
other
different
day.
because I knew of her, but I didn't know her.
Yeah, you brought her
personally.
up the other day.
It's so fine back in high school. Holy shit, man! What the fuck, dude? But no, But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I'm not. I don't. I'm not gonna put myself in an awkward situation because I don't care. I could care
If
less.
I'm being real with you, I think that's a very admirable because
I hate people who are like, "Oh my god, I recognize you. You're from
Yeah.
high school. You're my hi.
Bro,
And it's like now you put everyone's attention on you and the other person.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, dude, I haven't seen you since like freshman year in that one class when we spoke that one time in the
Yeah.
bathroom. And it's like, whoa.
No, but like here's the thing, like these people that I'm talking about, it's like it's just so weird how I remember them. I was their TA back in 8th grade of middle school because I remember the teacher I saw the TA for, I pretty much grew up with her, and I pretty much remember everybody in that class, not the names, the faces. And I've seen like 3 of them in public, and they all gave me that look of like, where do I know you from? And I just don't want to say anything because it's like I don't expect you to remember that.
Yeah,
I'm just some
100%.
schmuck who was TAing for you.
That's not true. There's one dude at like the smog thing who smogged your car, and you're like, "Hey, smogged my car." He's like, "I
Yeah,
guess
and
I
then he
did."
came back in another day, and I gave him the discount. I made sure he got the
Oh,
discount.
did you?
Yeah.
The
What a
first
guy.
time he didn't seem to give a shit at all. He smogged your car. He was just like, "Yeah, that was me, all right."
Well, dude, because every time I take my Mustang to go get smogged there, he always compliments my car.
Does he?
Yeah, he's always like, "Man, how'd you keep it in this good great of condition?" Sitting in the garage for 5 years.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's just some of the most awkward situations you can voluntarily put yourself in.
Hmm.
So I try to avoid it at all times.
Yep.
Unless it's someone I like genuinely cared about, I'm not saying shit to you.
There's only been like 3 times I can recall, like at our mall. Like I've only seen people there. I've seen, I can't.
I've seen all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I worked at the mall, so I spent like
How often are you guys going to the mall?
I go there quite a bit
he wants to go like every fucking
yeah,
day.
because I
And
think the mall's actually a cool place. I know, believe it or not, white guy liking to window shop. Who would have thought? But like,
Like, dude, I've been trying to get out more.
yeah, like I think
look,
like,
I don't
seriously, it's
mind
cool.
going to the mall. The problem is, first off, let me just side rail tell you this story real quick. So this is literally the day before Mother's Day. I go and I took Carter.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Carter went to. It was a Saturday. We went to the mall. I can't remember what I was originally planning to do there. Oh no, you just wanted to go. This was like your first day after work or some shit.
It was no. I did. No, I.
No,
You
this was
didn't.
after work,
No.
remember? 'Cause
This
me,
was
you,
no.
and
This is
DeAndre.
before. No, this was before
You know what?
my first day.
Fuck you for that because we were supposed to record that Saturday. The
No,
day before
this
Mother's
wasn't
Day.
a Saturday. No,
What?
The day before Mother's Day, we were supposed to record that day.
Huh?
Yes,
Huh?
and then you're like, no, let's push it back tomorrow. I'm hanging out with my mom in the morning, and I'm free all afternoon. And then you ended up being taken up all afternoon, so we had to reschedule.
Okay, so let me tell you how that went. Okay, since apparently I did something I don't remember doing.
I know, bad friend.
Yeah, keep reminding me. But no. So I remember this day for a fact. Me, you, and
There was literally nobody else. It was just us.
me, you, and Andre went to
Yeah.
No, what?
went to the boba place, Monster Snow.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
then we
I thought you
got
meant
the
like
ice cream and such
okay.
beforehand. Then we ran to the mall. That's when what was it? We went to Bed Bath Beyond. Blew $70 on candles.
I know. Holy
And
fuck.
bro, I got 5 of them. Oh,
Let me tell you, they smelled good though.
Bed Bath and Beyond candles are always.
Or
the
no,
best.
it's Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
But the White Barn candles fucking
It was like
slap.
they were like discounted.
They were
like,
discounted, so it's $12 per candle.
Yeah, instead of
So,
like
of
it being
course,
like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, original price like 25, so it's like, yeah, I'll pay like what, almost half off. Fuck yeah, throw some fucking candles in the bag. I went there. I spent $70 at the Champs because I get like basic like fucking t-shirts or like just one color, and I got a sweatpants. That was another 70. It's $140. Then the Mother's Day comes. I spent another $80-$90 on the dinner from me and my mom at a sushi place. And then that doesn't count the gas I filled it for. And then this fucker got the nerve to say, yo, you trying to go to the mall tomorrow? And I'm like, hell no. What the fuck? You got made of money, bro? I just spent $90 on this fucking dinner.
No, you know what's funny? He says that, but then we went, and then he went to fucking Macy's, and he spent like what, like $70 fucking dollars on like joggers or something like that.
Okay, well, that wasn't that time. I didn't go on Mother's Day, but
Okay, then it was before then when we went to get the candles.
when we do go to Macy's or JCPenney, this dude fucking loves Macy's.
Yeah, dude, because they got some cool shirts.
He's
there.
always looking at the Hurleys, RVC.
Do they have
Yeah.
Billabong
shit.
still?
Hmm?
They have Billabong?
They have a little bit.
They have a little
They have
bit.
a
It's
very
like very
small
small,
selection.
yeah. But like the thing is that like this man goes to the Nike section instantly
Yeah.
and just like and look, hey,
Yeah.
I think Nike can make some okay products.
They're
But
so
man,
expensive.
Well,
though.
yeah, I am
okay,
not
look,
paying $80
like
for a
Nike
goddamn
is
hoodie.
the fucking Apple of clothing, right? They're really
Are they?
yes. I think they can make quality like products if you're willing to fork over the fucking money. Like I'm telling you, those $100 joggers I have, they feel so fucking. The Tech Fleece,
But
that
Tavian,
shit's, but it's not worth the price.
Tavian, you want me to tell you something?
What?
Look at the pants I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, they
This
look.
was $25 on
Well,
Amazon.
no, I'm not. Look, I'm wearing Nike joggers right now. I've had these for like almost a year now, but they were $50. But mind you, my style, my tastes are not that expensive. That's why I go to Champs. That's $70 spent Champs, 4 T-shirts, and a pair of joggers. $70. That's not bad.
I mean, like that's fine, but that's because they had a deal going on.
Well, yeah, they always have a deal.
I don't
with
have
the shirts.
expensive taste. Only buys Nike.
Yeah, only buys like
What are you
Nike
talking
and
about?
stuff.
That's
Like, and he
Champs
goes to like
Sporting
these,
Goods
these
is
like
not. It's
these like
basically
sports
not
stores.
name
Man.
brand.
Like, nah, bro, not even.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? And then
Bro,
you're like, bro, this guy
bro.
buys Hurley. I bet he listens to Weezer too. Like, what?
You do.
Who are you? No, I don't. I don't like Weezer.
You listen to like psychedelic punk rock.
Bro, I tell you, I like psychedelic rock like once, like a year ago. Now you think that's all I listen to, bro? I listen to like the Smiths. I listen to who's the guy that made Juicy Fruit? I listen to the guy that
don't know
made
any of
Word
these
Up.
songs.
You know,
I don't know.
you wouldn't
He's
understand.
rambling now.
And he's like, "Ah, you millennials, yeah, bro, you're too busy. Like, you're stuck in like 2010, bro."
Bro. Oh yeah, whatever the fuck.
Bro,
man.
I remember back when like the
Look,
In the End came up from Linkin Park, bro. That's
I
my
am
favorite
not
song.
that shallow. I do wear fucking non-name brand shit.
Other than Nike,
I don't even wear expensive shoes, Taylor. Most expensive shoes, $100.
Oh my
$100.
god,
Dude, Taylor, you don't know how fucking
$100.
bad bro. Before I started working for my shit, I used to be like, yeah, give me some fucking LeBrons, throw in them motherfucking Air Maxes. Man, I was running up my parents' debit card. My shoes used to be like 140 on average.
I still only pay like $40 for my shoes.
But you get Vans, bro.
Well, my shoes cost like 70, but that's because I have to order them offline because I have some big ass feet.
Yeah, same. Like, bro, these I got the I like to wear.
I
Vans
will
and
say
Converse.
you wear your shoes down to its last life.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
I fucking do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, like look, when it comes to clothing, and this is something that just takes a little bit of pride. I will even wear socks with holes in them if the holes are not too
Same.
No, I'm the same.
Same. Yeah,
Unless if
same.
it's like
I wear
humongous and it'll
shit-
give me a blister, I'll keep wearing
I
it.
wear shit down to the last fucking
Mhm,
piece of fabric.
Ain't
And
that
if
some
you can't wear it
facts?
outside, I turn it into a sleep shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I've done to all my shorts that don't really fit me. I just have these fucking tight shorts
Same with
I
these
just
shorts.
sleep in.
I got a cum stain on this from bleach.
Whoa.
Not an actual cum stain.
Okay, it
let
just
me
looks
tell you.
like it,
Let me
yeah.
tell you the backstory of these shorts. I bought these specifically for
Thank God he did.
for our shop.
Okay.
And the first day I wore it, that was my first time bleaching the counter.
Came on himself.
So
with
I
the
didn't
bleach.
know like how much it shot back at you when you're
Yeah.
like wiping. So it shot back. Of course, it's right on my shorts. So it looks like I have a fucking. It looks like I have a cum stain.
I see. I see.
I swear it's bleach.
Dude,
I promise.
I think I was right next to him. He's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, no.
Like,
Dude,
what's your
I
problem?
that was literally the one and only day I wore it.
Yeah.
This is my first time wearing it since.
I don't even understand. I don't even have like work specific clothing. I only have work specific shoes. Like,
No, I don't either. I mean, I've been wearing these Vans for like, how long? Like 4 or 5 years maybe. These babies.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, these babies.
How fucking
have been-
I'm wear and tear, dude. I've had these
No, bro,
shorts for
look.
under
Wait, is
a
this
year.
it? Yeah, look.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
hole right there. Yeah, but like it still works. 'Cause, like I don't
I
go to
tore
like
a
sandy
hole
areas.
through the heel of my Vans, or like through the footing, or like the padding.
Happened.
I
Were
don't
you
know
doing were you doing a split or something?
No, bro. Like,
Ew, don't touch it. Gross.
Where my toes are, that's where it gets like that. You should see my red Vans. Those things are on his last leg, man. They're about to rip open.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I can vouch for that. Fuck. When we're in Vegas, granted, like my feet smell too. I'm not like putting all the blame on Tavien, but fuck, did our room smells so bad.
a cave, like a cave full of goblins.
I wasn't there, so it doesn't matter to me.
Good
Dude.
God.
I think did we talk about this on the Vegas
Yeah.
episode? Yeah, we did. But
We're
like,
pretty
I'll
sure
tell
we
you
stunk
this,
up the
Carter.
whole entire fucking
Carter.
apartment.
God.
The moment we took off our sweaty, nasty ass shoes, it smelled of fucking must and ass.
We had to instantly put it under the covers. So
We
trap the
immediately
smell.
opened the window.
Fuck, bro. That's gross.
What do you want, bro? Okay, first off, we did like the entire day spent walking. It's Vegas, so it's hot as fuck. And then two,
We
at the end of the
played
day, we
basketball
played
at night.
basketball and lift weights.
Yeah.
You still worked out while you were there?
Fuck you, bro.
There was nothing else to do.
Oh, that's
Fucking
true.
grind never stops.
All you do is lose
Then if-
money and like possibly get like your drink spiked.
Maybe if you're you, we didn't drink. Fucking
yeah,
bitch.
that's
I
right.
wanted to drink.
But
I wanted to
oh yeah,
smoke.
but what? Let me guess. It was like $30 per drink, right?
I don't want to be the only one drinking.
No,
Ah.
because
His mom offered to buy us all of the drinks throughout the entire
You
trip.
didn't take it up.
well, first off, I'm
He's too young.
underage.
Oh
And then
yeah.
Jonah and his girlfriend didn't want to drink. They're
That's right.
lightweights.
Yeah.
No, bro. Here's the thing. I'm a lightweight, but I still drink. But then again, I got fucked up that one time. So what do I know?
I mean, I understand. I guess a little bit. It is kind of weird to, get fucking smashed in front of your parents.
Like,
but I mean,
Uh,
hey,
if they're okay,
dude,
with it,
I on my
only
not on
time-
my birthday, but I held a party like shortly after that. Dude, I was pretty fucking
the only
drunk.
time they got like maybe a little buzz was with the soju.
Soju doesn't do shit. Dude, I had 4
That's-
shots of soju and it didn't do
I
anything.
don't know what that is.
It's like a
It's Japanese like
Japanese or
alcohol.
Korean
Is
alcohol.
it like a hard, like considered to be like
It's
sake
like-
or something like that?
It's
or-
vodka. It tastes like vodka and then like whatever fruit flavor you got. Peach.
But like this, okay, well, is it like one of those things where it's like, oh, it's a raspberry flavored vodka, but then you drink it and it's still majority vodka? Or does it
it's
actually-
more fruit than vodka.
Really?
But
Okay,
like you
good.
you can taste it.
Good, because like that's one thing. I'm okay with doing the occasional drink. I just really fucking hate tasting alcohol 90%
So do
of the
I.
time. It just fucking sucks. And I see people like, bro, I love vodka, and it's like,
No, you don't.
yeah, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. You're just
You're
an
just saying
alcoholic.
You just like
You're just saying that.
Yeah, like no, dude, I hate alcohol, and I hate most of what it tastes like. I can stand beers, not Bud Light. I think Bud
Really?
Light's terrible. I can stand
Dude,
beers more
beers
than
taste
that.
like
Fucking-
piss.
I know, but it tastes better than vodka. Vodka
True,
tastes like
true.
it smells like and tastes like if you just put straight hand sanitizer, like the entire
That's
gallon
true,
of
yeah.
hand sanitizer
No,
on your hand.
That's
Well,
what, yeah,
isn't,
that's spot on.
okay, I don't drink it all, so anyone listening or you two, please forgive me for my innocence, but like, aren't you supposed to mix those hard liquors with
No,
something?
you can, but you don't need to.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
aren't you supposed to
Yes,
enjoy it at all?
100%.
Enjoy
I
it,
heard
yes.
people mix vodka and Coke a lot.
No, but
or
that's
something like that.
No,
Yeah,
Coke
yeah.
and rum.
Coke and rum.
I
that's
do-
what it
no,
is.
That's
vodka-
good.
vodka and Coke can work.
That is good.
Yeah, but the thing is that like that's why there's like a stereotype of like old like men from like the fucking like 40s still in bars drinking like what is
Drinking
it?
straight whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey like Jack Daniels type shit because like
That's strong.
yeah, that's strong as
Holy
fuck. And not only that, but
shit.
it's like how do you drink that raw?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Dude, the amount of phlegm that gets in my throat and
Mhm.
it burns.
I know. That's terrible, man. I hate
Damn,
that.
man, how much alcohol has you kind of tried?
I tried
I
quite a
thought you
lot,
only
man.
drink the.
No, whenever my friend that's a girl, I don't want to say girlfriend because I don't have a girlfriend, but my girl that's a friend,
Oh, how I beg and plead we get some.
you know, whenever she holds parties or her birthday party, like I drank with her. Like I tried to
Drank?
keep up with her.
Do you
Yeah,
have
and-
anyone?
dude.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
one thing as well. Speaking of alcohol, I like look. Hey, I'm absolutely cool if you want to go drink every couple nights. But one thing I immediately lose respect in is if I hear you get blackout drunk constantly.
Yeah.
That shit I lose instant respect for.
Yep.
It's
That's
like
I would
because
say that was
Because
a certain.
you can't control yourself.
yeah, you can't control yourself, and that just shows me like, look, hey, it's absolutely cool to get shit faced.
Every
But-
once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while, like, hey, it's even cool to get tipsy. That's fine, but let's not like overdo it. Like every time I've drank, there's only been one time, and that was like over several years ago, and that was when I actually like got way too fucked up. I'll tell the story here in a minute.
I would say, was that the one with
Yeah, the smash. Yeah. So, no, here's what happened. So, Taylor, several years ago, I go to my friend's house in Escondido with another one of my friends, but he's kind of irrelevant to the story. He's cool with me name dropping. So his name's Josh. I'm we go to his house. This man's played Melee since he was in the fucking womb. This guy he knows all the strats, he knows all the tech, everything to do. And I was playing one night with him, and we did there's a Smash drinking game where every life you lose, you take a shot. Now, one person that's played pretty much their entire life, that game is etched into their DNA.
Let me guess, he didn't have a sip of alcohol.
Oh no, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did. So what happened was, versus me, someone who's only played Ultimate, which is a very completely different game than Melee, let's just say I was downing a lot of shots. It was like 16 to like 20 vodka shots.
God.
Now, remember at this point, I hardly drank.
Yeah.
I was an extreme lightweight, but I tried to counterbalance it by doing like, after like 2 games, I was already like 8 shots in. I wasn't even feeling the alcohol at that point, by the way.
How many?
Well, because
stocks
it's got to kick in, man.
4 stocks.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
But here's what happened. So there's something called Ace. It's like a alcoholic cider, and it's really good, by the way. So,
Ace?
Yeah, Ace. It's really fucking good. Get the pineapple one. Everything else kind of is meh, but pineapple one's best. Anyway, I would do like 2 shots and then 2 sips of Ace. And what happened is man, after that like 5th or 6th game of him kicking my ass, even though he had less alcohol than me, but still vodka shots. After we were done, we were at the main menu. This man just goes, just falls over and passes out, and I'm like, and I look to my other friend. For now, we'll call him fucking I don't know Blake. I look over to my friend Blake, and I'm like, bro, we need to self-revive here. and so we start like trying to carry him and put him onto the thing. And this is when an anime came out called Uzaki-chan, under a lot of scrutiny because woman big boob bad. We decided to watch it.
Big boob bad.
Yeah, literally, that's what it was. So, but we decided to watch it, and dude, that alcohol fucking hit me like a truck at that point, and I was like leaning into Blake's face, like literally fucking blowing air up his nose, and I was like, bro, this anime's so good. Why is it so bad? Like, why so many people think it's bad, bro? It's good. And then like 2 minutes later, on the 7th episode, which is the beach episode, I fucking pass out. I'm like, hey, that's cool. I didn't care for the beach episode, but. And then after that, like his fucking Josh's brother came in, and he works at Tesla, so he has a Tesla. First time I've ever been to Tesla. Goddamn, that's one nice car. But yeah, he drove me home. I threw up like all of my McDonald's that day.
Oh my God.
And then I threw up in my front lawn. Took a hard nap. I woke up, threw up again. Probably threw up a second time. And then I went downstairs, ate some eggs, threw up that time, and threw up one more time. And then I wasn't able to eat anything until like 1 o'clock.
How was the hangover?
The hangover was catastrophic. It was terrible. But anyway, other than that, I haven't had any other bad alcoholic experiences. Everything else has been like either a decent like.
Dude, I wish you could tell about the other time about our friend.
Oh no!
I wish you could.
That would.
As fuck.
Like it's funny, but it's also like nah. I don't think they would. People did me telling me that because it's kind of embarrassing.
What about you, Taylor? How do you handle hangovers? Because you're kind of a newbie to drinking.
Never had a hangover before. I've never drank that hard.
Even
Not-
when you got like shit
yeah,
faced?
yeah,
I've
not
never gotten shit faced.
no.
I thought
Have you never gotten like at least like a headache when you wake up after that? No.
Wait, what about the time you said you got like fucking drunk?
I got drunk, but
Is that
that's
not
it.
shit face?
No.
No. Getting shit
Shit
faced
face is not realizing what you're doing.
Yeah, and like it's way worse.
It's
than
like
just,
borderline blackout.
yeah, like you're going balls to the wall. Like every single alcohol, you're like, I need more, and
Yeah.
like just like.
Oh my God.
I was pacing because like I don't want to say I know how to pace myself, but I pace myself when I drink.
Yeah.
If I take a couple shots, I won't drink anything but water. I'll drink like 2 bottles to kind of dilute the alcohol, and then I'll
Absolutely.
go back to drinking.
Yeah, which. Yeah, you should always be eating. You should always be drinking water also while doing that to prevent the hangover, but that never works for me. Even though I like literally just go to the fucking ocean, just like take a struggle.
But I remember the drunkest I've got, I took 4 shots of vodka. I had 2 cups of rum coke, and then like 2 seltzers. That's the
Damn.
most I've had.
Yeah. Oh, and also I did happen to real quick. Sorry to cut you off. I did go to Dave and Buster's while like decently fucked. That was fun. I was
David Buster?
yeah, Dave and Buster's at like a mall, and I was.
I don't know
was,
if I can be drunk in public.
Dude, I love doing that shit. God, that makes me sound like I have a problem. But I
know.
love like being somewhat like intoxicated or something. But like in public, yeah, I don't know. It just seems really fucking funny. But other than that, no. I mean, I just think like as long as you like pace yourself, it's
Yeah.
it's okay to get the occasional, blackout. Like, oh, okay, that's fine. But like,
I want it. I want to like throw a party and just get fucking hammered.
yeah, it's
But the
absolutely
problem
fun.
is like, I pace myself with everybody. So if they're not
Mhm.
getting shit faced, I'm not getting shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
No,
why you
I
gotta
feel
Because
down
it's
half-
like at that
gotta
point it's
pregame a
embarrassing
little
for
bit.
me.
yeah,
You gotta
100%.
pregame a little
But
bit.
it's like it's
down half a
embarrassing
bottle
for
of
me if I
vodka,
know like
and when the
I'm
party
shit
starts, have
facing.
some more.
That's not
Everybody else is
pre-gaming.
barely
That's
sipping.
That's not pre.
It's
That's
not pre-gaming.
pregame.
No, pre-gaming is like you get like typically beers are like maybe like a couple shots or something like that. Pre-gaming is like you ease into it.
No,
Pre-gaming
you
is not
full
where you
send
get
it.
fucked already.
No.
Just full send it.
No, just say you're an alcohol.
I've
Wait,
never
you're an
had
alcohol. Just say what the
I'm
fuck.
an
Hold on.
alcoholic.
Yeah, say you're an alcohol. Say you're vodka right now.
I love watching people get drunk, but I will never partake in the
So
fun.
why aren't you taking me to a bar then, Tavian?
Yeah.
Fuck, because I'm not 21. You, what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
God, is that fucking alcohol get into your
man,
brain?
what's going on in your household?
But no, and then
I don't know. We follow
the
the
only
rules.
the only
Follow
other
the
chance I
laws.
had at getting really really drunk was my friend's birthday.
Mm,
But the problem was I was doing overnights at that time,
yeah.
and I had to go in at 4 the next day.
Oh,
But I
that's fun.
promised her that I would like drink, so I kept up with her up until like 11 o'clock, and I had to like sober up so I can drive home, and I didn't
Yeah.
sleep that night.
yeah.
I went straight into work.
That's terrible. Oh my god.
Dude, that was so. And then the day before that, I had to pull an all nighter because I closed, and then they wanted me to come. They wanted me to open, but I said fuck that. If I'm gonna open, I'm coming in at 4. The earlier, the better.
Get off work.
So
earlier.
I went 2 days without sleep, and I got fucking drunk.
Oh, dude, you must have
How did
not
you
been
not
getting
pass
anything
out
done, man.
like when soon as you fucking bed?
Red Bull.
Dude, why? Sounds
Red Bull.
Dude, coffee and like anything with caffeine help a bunch. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be alive if it wasn't for coffee.
I know you wouldn't.
Yep,
and
I
you too.
had 3 coffees today and a Red Bull.
Somehow
What?
I take a
Yeah.
like
How do you feel your heart?
Huh? I'm fine.
his heart doesn't pump blood, it pumps fucking Red Bull.
God damn.
Do you just see this guy? He comes in with like one a Red Bull
Bro,
every
I
day.
swear he's gonna accidentally cut his arm
then,
on
like-
something, and like coffee beans are gonna be coming out, bro. Like, god damn.
It's not good. It's just gonna be brown.
reminds me of,
super fucking blunt.
Wait, who's that? It was like from a kid show. It's like coffee, 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 coffee.
Oh,
Oh, it was from a regular show.
regular
Regular show. Yeah. Bro, it's gonna be
He's
like that guy.
shooting coffee out of his nipples.
Yeah, like he's gonna be like coffee, coffee, coffee. God damn.
But no,
Dude.
I remember there's one day we were working. I don't know if you were working that day, but I had a cup of coffee. I came in with a Red Bull. Jonah wanted to get McDonald's, so I got a large iced coffee because they have a deal where you get a large coffee for $1.
Okay.
And then Tavien had to go to
I
Albertsons,
I had to
and
run
he
to the
came back
bank.
with the Starbucks triple shot. That's like
Mm.
this big, and I fucking downed that.
And he told me, he's like, my heart kind of hurts.
It
I was
wasn't.
like,
No, I said, dude, my chest was
Oh, it's your
hurting.
Yeah,
chest?
dude, that better
My
be
chest
fucking
was
hurting.
hurting that day.
Yeah, dude,
What the
I could
fuck?
barely drink more than a cup of
dude,
coffee a day.
you guys are, you're fucking crazy with it, because I take some pre-workout with some like a fuck ton of caffeine shit, and even I don't get to that point.
No, dude, you that is terrible for
No,
you.
I know it's terrible.
Like, and not only that, but like, dude, I hate the feeling of like when let's say you like do like a workout or like something like gets your heart pumping after you drink the coffee or caffeine
Yeah,
or whatever,
dude.
and, like, you just get like the shake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the shakes, man, that's crazy. I hate the
And
shakes.
dude, like your heart hurts.
Mhm.
Well,
That's
since-
scary.
No, dude, that happened to me many times. No, so Tavian, a couple like I know you were primarily there because I saw you like the second week I was working there, but when I first was making sandwiches, every time I'd be like, and like I would like
Yeah.
just be shaking because like goddamn that coffee was like getting me rushed making those sandwiches. But you know,
I was gonna say, since we're on the topic of drugs and addiction,
let's talk about games.
well, I was gonna ask you, did you want to open up? Was it you who had the? Did you experiment the psychedelics?
No,
No?
not me. I plan on it
wanted
soon.
to,
Yes,
yeah.
I plan on it soon. The only thing I've had is I've smoked and ingested weed. I have drank
How do you
alcohol.
ingest like a
Edible.
edible.
Yeah, that's where I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
going.
that. I'm not.
I was like
I'm-
ingest. What the fuck?
yeah, no,
You
I'm
just ate
just
some
eating
fucking-
raw leaves.
Yeah.
No, that and I feel like I'm forgetting.
Have you done a dab?
Dab? Oh yeah, I've done dabs.
What is
Are
that?
they? I don't
So
know.
it's
They're
like dab rigs are like with like wax, which
Oh,
basically is
okay.
like
like
kind of like
99% like THC. Apparently.
yeah, dude, that shit is. So it's gonna sound weird because I know both of you like don't
Yeah.
You don't smoke.
Yeah, don't smoke weed.
He wants to.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he says that every time, but he
He's
never
open
wants
to it. How about that? He doesn't want to. He's
I'm more
open
willing
to
to
it.
than he is.
Yeah, but you'll get like two different kind of highs, at least how I experience it. You'll get something called, well, I like to call a dry high, where you feel like you have like a headache. You don't really like have like a lot of water in you, so you just
That doesn't
feel
sound
like
fun.
you feel like you're being baked, but like it's like all by the sun, but like you're still like kind of like you can't move. Like it's fine on its own. That doesn't sound fun. But then you get something that I like to call a fruity kind of high, when like you feel like a lot of like how do I describe this? Potheads, please leave a comment down below. No, it's like it's when you feel like you can still move, but you feel kind of like slow, kind of like. Have you
It's
ever
like
been
slow
on
motion.
Have you ever been on laughing gas before? In the dentist? No. Oh my god, dude, this would make it so much easier to explain. But no, it's like you just it feels.
I've seen it. Just like everything leaves like a trail because it's like so slow.
No, that's like a movie thing. No, it's like. No, you'll feel like it's slow, but you won't see it as slow.
Oh,
You
okay.
can get high enough to where you will hallucinate, but that almost never happens.
I've heard if you're at that point, you've kind of fucked up.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's never God. Speaking of weed, let me tell you one thing that stoners will always tell you is like, oh well, it's not addictive. Oh my god, like I do it like I do it
only
every
do it 3 times a day.
Yeah, I do it like 3 times a day. It's like you're addicted. You just what are you talking about?
Like just admitted.
Yeah, sure. It's not. It may not be chemically addicted, but with your own like brain and all that and how it works, you can still get addicted to it. You can get addicted to fucking anything. I can get addicted to just taking
I'm addicted to caffeine. Like.
Yeah, addicted to caffeine. Well, then again, that's more of like you get like a kind of like a high.
Caffeine's a chemical addiction.
Yeah, it can be something like that. But like still, yeah, it's still a good example. You can get high. Like people are addicted to soda, right? Yeah, it's soda, even though it's not
another caffeine thing.
Another caffeine, but it's not as much as coffee. But you can get bro, fucking water drinkers being like, bro, I'm not addicted, but they still drink it like 8 cups a day, bro. Like, okay, bro.
Okay,
but no, it's like,
all right.
But it's just like, you know what I mean? You get addicted to anything. People can get addicted to ramen. People like me, I can get addicted to eating burgers and shit.
Eating pussy.
Yeah, that can be an addiction as well.
He abstains.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's abstaining.
but it's it's stuff like that. You can get addicted to anything. I can get addicted to just taking tissues out of a box all the time. It's anything that can go get your like neurons in your brain to be like, whoa, So that's basically what happens.
When you say hallucinate, are you talking shrooms?
Yeah. I want to do something like that. I know a few people. It's just I've been kind of putting it off until like I want to actually do it myself, and it's gonna be coming up here real soon. So hopefully I'll have a story for that.
Do we get turned to the misfits, bro? We just talked about all the drugs you guys did. I'm not doing any.
Neither am I.
I feel like a rat here. I'm like, he's being like, yeah, we're gonna do some tests on this guy. Now,
here, take this. It's
bro, we need some stories.
It's not a roofie, I swear.
Yeah, bro, I found this in like the sewer grate next to our house. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a needle. It's like, speaking of drugs and what's bad for our kids, Taylor, let's talk about something called Valorant.
Oh man, you want to go straight into it? Not even just
I
video games?
Go straight into this.
Hold on. I want to tell my story on Valorant and why I dislike it so much.
Please.
When it first came out, the idea was cool.
Yes, 100%.
It's CS:GO and Overwatch had a baby.
Yeah,
a good concept. I played it. I didn't enjoy the aspect of the fact that, unlike CS:GO, some characters you can't buy smoke. There's no grenades.
Correct.
Only some do.
Yes.
Only some have flashes.
It's called
I don't like that idea. Like it makes sense and they did a good job balancing it.
Yeah.
But it's like everybody should have a flash. Everybody should have a nade. Everybody should have fire. Everybody should have a smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to be able to buy it. And that's what really irritated me. And what really set me over the edge is I would argue with Jonah. I'm like, dude, like, he's like, oh, CS or Valorant is my life. Like, it's so good. Like, dude, I eat, sleep, come and bleed Valorant. And I'm like, dude,
I don't
you understand?
think he said that.
I'm like, you understand it? It's just CS:GO, right? He goes, it's nothing like CS:GO.
Okay,
to be fair, I would say when it first came out, yes, I would absolutely say it was pretty much CS:GO. But with how far it's gotten, I would say it's completely different. Because I mean, let's be fair, CS:GO doesn't have a battle pass. But
oh no. Oh no, not a battle pass.
And also it's not made by the Chinese, but anyway, pushing that aside, it's like, dude, Jonah told me he spent like $300. Granted, it was all tip money, so I
that's
don't care.
nothing, bro.
Yeah, it's like
That's some rookie numbers.
yeah,
for
that is
me.
some rookie numbers for gamers. Yeah, let me tell you. But still, like, it's like, bro, I decided to reinstall Valorant. I played it a few times, but I always ended up uninstalling it after a week.
Yeah.
But I decided to sit down, play it, then I played it some more, then I played it again, right? And I've unlocked 3 characters so far. I'm enjoying it a bit more. But man,
Another thing that irritates me,
Hmm.
and even says it in the trailer, they want to like promote like high accuracy shots when you're not moving,
yeah,
but it's like I feel like it's only when I play. Whenever I only play whenever I play with Jonah, and whenever I play, there's maybe like, let's say a game I get 18 deaths. 2 of them is because the guy's standing still.
yeah,
The other 16, he's either jumping around a corner, he's not walking around the corner, he's full ass sprinting around the corner, just
Mhm.
spraying, and he just
Facts.
happens to one ding me in the head.
yep.
And I
facts.
said, what? I always say, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah.
Why is this only happening to me?
Mhm.
So that's what gets me off that game, because it's like, I go and do that, fucking everywhere,
Yeah, no,
everywhere but the head.
And then the worst part is, sure, you may say, oh, but that one shot you always fire, that first shot will always be accurate, even though it's right there in the head. You see that blood. No,
Next
buddy,
shot.
that was
Next
the
shot.
shoulder. Yeah,
Next-
that was the fucking shoulder. Buddy. What do you mean?
Everybody can vouch for me. Jonah, Tavien, like, you can ask anybody. I have the best aim in the group,
Mhm.
hands down. No competition, no argument, no nothing.
Yeah, and,
I have the best aim.
and Valorant makes you feel like you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I've played it. I'm level 18 now. I know that's not a lot, but like I said, it's way more than what I was before. I was like level 2. But all I'm saying is, man, this game, I've put over 1,000 hours in Counter-Strike. I put almost 2,000 in TF2 and in Rainbow Six.
Skills aren't applicable to
Listen,
Valorant.
with Rainbow, if you're good at Rainbow, like, theoretically, you should be good at any first-person shooter.
Yeah, you know, and I've played not a lot, but like 300 hours in Apex. I've played, and like I played all these other shooters. Like I played Modern Warfare, I played Black Ops, I played like all this stuff throughout my childhood. First beginning bit have been on consoles, but you know I transitioned to PC.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, but I still know what this is, right? I've played quite a few shooters in my time, believe me. But playing Valorant, I end up just sitting on the floor, fucking weeping. Like I'll buy any gun. I'll stand completely still and I'll just tap fire.
Well,
And
are you
nothing
crouching
will
when you
hit.
shoot?
Oh, Tavien, I'm doing more than crouching. I'm fucking proning, and that doesn't even exist in the game. I am trying to make like
I'm
VR.
proning in real life.
Yeah, literally, I'm having like VR right now. I'm just laying on my fucking floor, expecting this gun to hit, and it does not. But then you see this person all the way in fucking Australia, while I'm over here in like goddamn Tennessee, who just snipes me with a revolver that's supposed to be omega inaccurate after one shot, and then boom, it's over. I bought armor, I bought everything. I fucking flashed this guy. This guy could literally be in the core of the earth, literally miles away, all the way under. He'd have to shoot through all the earth's mantle, the earth's everything in the way, and he'd still somehow find my head and kill me.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like, wow, that was just pistol round. Like,
But
it's crazy.
That's quite an analogy.
That's the main reason why I don't like Valorant.
Yeah.
And I want to stay on the topic of like the Bloom first shot accuracy.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Mhm.
Very controversial topic. I think Tavien will disagree with me. I think
Yeah, fuck Tavien.
I think we should go back to the cartoon style of Call of Duty, where everything's a laser. Wherever you're aiming, that's where the bullet goes.
That's something I disagree with, but I don't outright, deny. I think old Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 2, the old one, not the new one's coming out, I think that absolutely had its charm. I think that's fine. But I still think that the era we're in now with games like, Rainbow Six, like the tactical quote unquote shooter, that's slowly kind of dying because, like Overwatch and like these kind of games that are kind of like
the hero
being
shooters.
tactical. Yeah, the hero shooter shit. Like, I can understand it, so it can kind of more blend in with that.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, it's like, well, I think how Modern Warfare did it wasn't as like the
Modern
2019
Warfare,
Look,
they did do it right.
I'm
Yeah.
look. I'm gonna tell you this. We all three of us, because I've heard a lot of shit and talked about Modern Warfare from all three of us. I think Modern Warfare 2019 has like been the best Call of Duty since like Black
100%.
Ops
You know
2.
what? You know
fucking
what's
son.
ironic? I just remembered this. Before Modern Warfare, there's obviously like a 4-year bad streak of Call of Duty. There's like
Black Ops 3.
there's Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4,
Infinite
World War
Warfare.
2, Infinite Warfare, all dog shit. So when Modern Warfare came out, Tavien was the one that like hyped that game up so much to everybody. He's like, dude, we need to play this game. Like, dude, we need to fucking grind this.
Mm-hmm.
And when the beta was out, I genuinely gave it a try. And let me tell you, you can ask Tavien. I had the worst
He
experience.
fucking
Really?
hated it. He
I was
hated the
ready.
beta.
I was ready to uninstall.
You
Really?
pre-ordered it too, right?
I did. No, I didn't.
Oh, I pre-ordered it.
That's really so I had to play it on my shit ass PS4 because I know that's how the
I was
beta was
playing
being
it on the
held.
Xbox One back then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this was where
crazy.
he
And
moved
that's
to PC.
obviously this was Modern Warfare when they in the beta, they supported mouse and keyboard, so I plugged in a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, the experience was so bad because everybody fucking camped. I don't know what it was.
Well,
with
it's
that
because
game.
if you remember, they didn't come out with a mini map.
That's
They
what.
said they
That's
wanted
what it
to
was
be
when the game
tactical.
was initially in beta. There's no
There's
mini
no
map.
mini map, so everyone was just camping in a corner where they could just like see people.
There was that. There was also the inclusion of doors.
Yes.
There was a lot
Mounting.
mounting.
I will admit
did
the
a lot.
mounting. While I
It's not
understand
as
why it's a
bad.
thing, it's annoying sometimes.
Yeah, it can be annoying, but it's not necessarily game breaking.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think mounting was fine.
With shooting through walls is pretty easy, so you mean
Yeah,
it's
like,
not a big problem.
I can absolutely see that. That is, I've heard doors were a huge complaint though, and like I think Dead
Doors-
Silence was absolutely.
I
annoying.
saw this video.
My God.
And I agree with the video. I can't remember what he said. Just make he was speaking for Warzone. I say speak for Call of Duty in general, like as multiplayer. With the instead of making Dead Silence a specialist, make it a perk.
Yeah, no, that's what everyone's asking for.
Because
yeah.
I understand the what do you want to call it? The niche for having to listen out for footsteps and like these doors opening. But Dead Silence would change the game.
Yeah, no, everyone ran Dead Silence pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm sure everyone would, have the perk as well. But at least with the perk, it didn't require a build up, and it's always.
It didn't
kinda
require
there.
having your fucking headphones at plus 1,000 decibels.
Mm-hmm.
It required common sense of the game.
Yeah.
You know,
And that would be fair.
oh, looking at my teammates on the map, there should be a guy coming around this corner. Poop.
Yeah,
It-
and
you- that's there would be a huge skill gap if that did happen.
100%. Yeah. But still, I'm expecting this new Modern Warfare to be fucking.
It does
amazing.
look promising,
looks
dude.
good.
I'm expecting it.
I'm excited for this year.
This year sounds pretty good.
It may actually like I may actually like want to play a fucking video game.
Yeah.
Another thing that I wish they go back to, I don't like the way they're doing the prestige system, where you get to a level 1,000, they come out with the new season, they reset your level.
Oh, so that's what's been going on. Okay.
I don't like that
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I think
You
that's
should hit
stupid.
the level cap. You can stay if you want, or you can prestige. Start from level 1. You get 1 permanent unlock token, and you start fresh.
That I'm gonna be real with you. I actually never liked about that. About like starting, like you have to go unlock all the guns again. I've never enjoyed
And that's
that.
fine. That's right. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
you don't
but-
prestige.
Yeah, but I do still think that like the prestiging thing still should be in Call of
Because
Duty.
it's something to grind for.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys are getting real deep into it. My biggest problem is just the fucking skill-based matchmatching. It's
Yeah,
some
dude,
of the
everyone-
worst I've ever
Dude, don't
seen.
even get me
Universally
started
agree.
on
Like,
skill-based.
okay, I remember Cold War. Okay, I was the only person in my entire friend group that actually tolerated Cold War. I think.
dude, I
You
played Cold War too.
Dude,
Wait, you played Cold War?
Yes.
Yeah, I played Cold War as well.
I
got the
played Cold
Prestige
War too.
I got the prestige too.
I played Cold War. I had every SMG maxed out.
No, but you hated the fucking game. You were
Listen,
Cold War.
Hold on.
Well, that's because Cold War.
Hold on.
Cold War, the maps were-
Hold on. I have pictures, not from Cold War, but from This sums up matchmaking in Call of Duty.
Bro, well, first off, okay, I gotta say this, and this isn't shitting on you, Taylor. This is just how good you are. Taylor will easily go triple-digit kills, 100+ fucking kills. And he'll die like 20 times, and he'll still be like, "This is fucking bullshit."
No, my friends like that as well.
I'm like, but Jesus, dude, you went like, dude, here I am. I'm happy going 18 and 25. And Taylor's getting like 90, 100 kills, dying like maybe 15
Bro,
times.
I'm hardly making it out alive. Yeah.
Insane.
But
Like, dude,
but no, I thought Cold War was fine, 100%.
I
Like
love the setting. I love the guns.
yeah, it's
I
just
just
it's
thought
such a shame that it had the arcadey feeling of the older CODs, which is something that 2019 still had, but it also had more
it toned it
realistic
down.
features. Yeah, it toned it down way the fuck down, which was such
I
a
think the
shame.
campaign of Cold War
Is amazing. Yeah,
I think it's one of the best Call of Duty campaigns ever.
Yeah.
That's a very controversial hot take, but if you actually play it and play through the side missions, the story's fucking good. The characters are really good. I mean, the voices are alright. I didn't like that they revoiced like all the original characters.
I'm an onion mason. Like
that fucking line was so bad.
yeah, I still don't understand. What does that mean? What are
I'm
Like
a
look
fucking-
look at this.
What?
We barely won this game. We
Dude, I told you,
barely
he fucking
we
pops off.
barely won that game.
Dude,
What,
you
what
don't
was
hate
that?
Taylor?
Hold on.
Deathmatch?
Huh?
Was that deathmatch?
That was Hardpoint.
For those of you who don't know, that was 100 kills and like 22 deaths, right? That's what it was.
Vanguard doesn't show deaths.
Oh, that's Vanguard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, no. First off, Taylor, how do you not remember you playing Cold War? You remember I was the only one who was like, yeah,
No.
this game's not that bad. You guys were all shitting on it. You don't remember this?
Tell me what's wrong with this picture. We won, but like, look at the fucking team that I get put up with.
Oh, it doesn't show you. Yeah, that is stupid. See here, you're
As a reference, I have 90 kills in this picture. The next guy on the leaderboard
it's
is
33.
33 fucking kills.
That's
and then
still
the
a
guy.
good
Look
game,
at the other.
though.
Wait,
Look
yeah,
at the
and
other
then
team.
The other guy at the top has 71 kills, and then the guy directly okay, well, hold on. Sorry. Wait, no. Okay, so it goes by points now. So sorry. On Taylor's team, he's at the top with 92, and then the second guy who has the most kills has 37. On the enemy team, the top has 71, and the second most kills is 36. So at this point, is this skill-based matchmaking, or is this you truly got lucky playing in like fucking bronze? No, this is like wood, bro.
But like that very next game, it's not that they pair me up with better people. They just match me with shittier teammates.
Yeah.
That's
feel
what's
that.
that's what's annoying with Call
No,
of Duty.
you know what's no, that's annoying with any game that has like any kind of like skill-based thing is that like let's say you're like here, I'll do Siege. Gold. Most of your gamers, fucking God, I hate myself.
Jesus.
Most of your players are gonna be gold, right? That should be the expected.
That's
Either
the gold standard, yeah.
gold standard. Shut up.
I wasn't trying to make a pun at first. It just happened. Go on.
What was it? But no, it's like most people should be in gold, but then you play with golds, and since that's most people, that means you're gonna have a lot of ups and downs when it comes to how good someone is. So when I play gold, look, I'm not gonna say I'm like fucking Bolo here, right? I'm not pulling like 90 kills in goddamn Siege, right? But I still, at least for the most part, remain consistent. My highest was, I think it was Plat 1.
Yeah.
I never made it to Diamond or anything above that, but I was still in Plat. So when I play with golds, it feels like sometimes the golds are just like bronze who somehow got carried so far into gold, and then I'm sitting here with like I got like 10 kills, 5 deaths, and then the next guy has like 2 kills and like 9 deaths, and like they're using but like I'm the one that's getting like sometimes even lucky. But like I'm still just putting in all this work. I don't even drone half of the time.
You're carrying the team.
Yeah, so I'm still doing that. So it's like, so I have to ask, how good is your skill-based matchmaking system? So it's like, is it just
okay?
Like I don't.
I
get
always tell Tavien this we're gonna use Siege as a reference. And I don't know why he always argues with me.
What?
I always say, like Gold 1 and Plat 3 is a joke of a rank because you either got carried to that rank. Or what else did I say? You either got carried or
you just got lucky. Got really lucky.
You got lucky with shitty people.
That's fair.
If you make it to Plat 2 and you can stay in Plat 2, you're consistently a Plat player.
I agree
will
with
give you
that.
that title.
But
if you say you hit Plat 3 and immediately get demoted and you're going back and forth between Gold 1 and Plat 3, you're not Plat.
Yeah, but like
you're a lucky gold.
Yeah, but lucky gold. But like, here's the thing. The problem is that like Siege now, like I would believe people who like start like, you know, they are a aim-based player, and like they would actually like get consistently top of the leaderboards, and they would
Yeah.
constantly like play this like it's pretty much like COD.
Yeah.
Like I would believe that, but nowadays it's unfortunately that you can not even do that like anymore. You got all these operators and all these like different, and like now with teamwork, you can
Yeah.
hard breachers, all that. You just can't do that anymore in modern day Siege.
Okay.
And if you do, you better be damn sure the only reason you got that, like you went that far in, is because the team did not defend
I'll
at
say
all.
this about Siege, and I'm a console player, so everyone's pretty much going to disregard my opinion anyway.
Console.
But at least on console wise, I've never seen players like their play fluctuate so much. I've played with people in like Plat 3. That's the highest I've ever gotten was I hit Plat 2, immediately lost my rank the next game. So I mean, I'm really just a Plat 3 on my good days. But I've been in that rank, and people will go off. Some people go off like 13-3 one game. Next game they'll go 2-9. Yeah, I don't understand why. The top fraggers I'll find another match, queue up with them again, and they'll fucking shit the bed.
And that's why I won't give.
I don't understand
That's
why.
why I don't give
It's
those
only
guys.
with Siege.
I don't.
Like,
And that's why I don't give those guys a title of like a plat, because if you're gonna be that inconsistent, you're not a plat player. You're.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's happened to me. It's my problem. If I'm either really hot and I'm going fucking near 20 kills, or I'm going ice cold with like maybe a handful at best.
But no,
I don't
okay.
understand it.
One bad game is different from just being inconsistent.
Yeah, and also it kind of tells me like it depends on like what operator you're playing. Like,
Yeah.
are you being
How
that guy
adaptive
that's
are you to the game?
yeah? Are you like abusing the fuck out of the metas, like being
Yes,
like an
thank you.
LMG player
That's
or something
another
like
thing
that?
I hate.
Like it, so it really depends. So are you just getting?
Can you? I
what?
can't. But yeah, abusing the meta. Okay, I understand it's annoying shit, but can you blame people if you're gonna play a competitive?
No. I'm
game
not.
mode?
I don't blame
They're
them.
gonna do that.
I don't blame them, but it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like I think metas. Hot take here. I think metas are absolutely healthy for a scene because it can tell you what should not be like the top and what should also at the same time. It puts into perspective how your game should work. But also at the same time, like it really kind of depends. Like it's the reason why like Jaeger is meta because he's an all-around generalist. It's
Back
fine
then
to
we
do
had
that.
ACOG 3-speed small hitbox. Like that
yeah.
was pretty fucking broken.
Yeah, it was broken, and like nowadays it's kind of like how you see people that want to go rework Thatcher, and like now people are saying Thatcher's a problem, but back in my day, like, and by that I mean like several years ago, nobody complained about Thatcher,
No.
nobody complained about Jaeger,
Nobody
nobody complained about fucking
Thatcher.
anything. People just complained about Lion. That was
Yeah.
it, nothing else, and maybe a little bit of Jackal, but like that was
I
all.
never-
Lion and Finka.
Listen,
for
I
sure.
never thought Line was that broken.
I
disagree.
that is
Lion,
a mega hot take. I thought he was goddamn.
The idea that you
Maybe
cannot
maybe the
move-
duration was a little too long.
Yeah,
but
I would
was
say
it.
that. I had an idea to go like make it more fair back then. Was like you still should be able to scan, but you will not be scanned if you were crouch walking. I don't know if that would be too.
I think
some-
I think that and Vigil should have been.
Vigil
should not have been-
should be immune to that.
he
Yeah,
should be immune to
100%.
that. What up?
No, you're good.
Hey, you're good. Oh, you see
You saw it?
downstairs?
You see the keyboard? Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I was saying, I gotta disagree with Lion take, dude.
Yeah, that is
The
a hot take.
idea, like, okay, I understand what they're going for, and I actually, okay, I was one of the people. I didn't abuse. Oh, I did abuse Lion because mainly I liked
Everyone
his
did.
aesthetics. I liked his. I
I
loved
loved
his
his
gun.
gun. His
I
gun
love the
was so
V308.
good.
Mhm.
I love the drum mag.
Ain't that some facts?
The
The
console
recoil was
players,
amazing.
The recoil was easy, even on controller.
Yeah.
He was just fun to play.
But like when I say he wasn't broken, like I get the aspect of you not being able to move is broken, but it's like
Especially when
just
you
don't.
bing,
It's a
bing.
lot. Obviously, it's all circumstantial, but it's like, dude, just don't fucking move.
Yeah, but here's the thing you're not thinking about. Okay,
But,
so
like,
let's
they
say you're
can
going
rush
against if
and-
you're going against a competent team, you're gonna lose every time.
Yeah,
There's no
100%.
way to win.
Like-
It's
But
literally impossible.
I think where Lion is now is fine. I
Yeah.
don't think
He's
he's like
perfect where he
terrible.
is.
Yeah, but that's the point. It's just like one of those things where it's like,
I can't wait for Ubisoft to rework him because he's not getting picked, enough.
no, dude, it's
You
just
want
like,
to talk about a shit company? Let's talk about League of Legends. Riot.
No. Hold on. I just have to say this about Rainbow Six.
Go ahead.
What the fuck did you do to Buck? Why?
Yeah.
That was the one operator I cared
No, dude,
about.
and
Okay,
they-
hold on.
And they took his frags away.
I don't understand. I never understood the big deal about taking his frags away.
Because
What do you mean?
because the entire thing. So I'm a firm believer, and I think everyone should be in trickle down balancing. I say firm believer, but I mean that in some games. But Siege is a good but also a bad example because Ubisoft Montreal are pretty much scared of weapons.
They
them being
they
French.
fucking overcorrect shit.
Yeah,
It's
no,
annoying.
they do that. Like, so the entire thing of up, like at the highest bar of Rainbow Six, which is basically the peak of what Rainbow Six should basically look like, in a dream setting, of course, is it's called the utility meta, right? You have with people like Jaeger and like all the, and like, you know, you have
Yeah.
frags and flashbangs and all that. Frags are really good for getting kills. Out fucking standing for getting that.
I think
But-
the frags complemented his playstyle so
Exactly.
amazingly
Yeah,
with
but-
destruction of the floors and shit.
But it was weird because Sledge, who is arguably
The
at
same,
least,
it's the same person.
it's the same thing, but also at the same time,
He
if
doesn't
you
have the
if you
verticality.
if you think about it, he doesn't have the verticality, and he's kind of like a diet Buck, but you know,
Yeah.
Buck came after. Anyway, but the point is, they both had their purposes. They were both perfectly fine
But
where they
here's-
were, and then they took away the
Here's
SMG-11
my problem with it.
from Sledge. Which
They
is
were
great.
did.
literally
Yeah,
they were
did.
literally perfectly balanced. They were right in the middle of pick rates, right in the middle of the win rates of the little win delta charts they put out. They've been balanced for like since the start of the game. That's my problem. Why? Why did you touch him? You already took his ACOGs away when they gave the new scopes, which I thought was stupid because
I don't.
he has some of the most
hate-
recoil in the game. So why are you punishing the players who
I
mastered his gun?
cannot fucking stand the 1.5 time scope.
Really.
It is
I don't mind it.
so annoying.
I think on defense it can be overpowered.
My
with certain
hot take
guns.
with the scopes is I wish I could just change the reticle.
Yes,
the
thank you.
reticles-
the
Thank
reticle
you.
is
Fuck
ass.
that. Yeah,
That's
fuck
all I
those.
asked for.
Yeah,
Give me. I don't care about the magnification. Just
Yeah.
let me choose my reticle.
Yeah, the reticles are one thing that I actually cannot like. It's why are we only now getting a shooting range? It has been what didn't it come out in like 2014?
Yeah.
Dude, it's almost 10 years and we're just now getting a shooting range, man. But anyway, going back to it, I think Ubisoft Montreal are some of the worst fucking game balancers I've seen in a long time. And I've seen some Apex balancing, and that is some doo-doo ass cheeks right there.
Have you played League of Legends?
No, and I won't.
Yeah, I'll say.
I will
You
not
want to
even
talk
touch
about
that game.
bad balancing?
I would say if you want
Nuh-uh.
to talk
let me
about
let me
League,
give you a
Taylor,
reference. Let me put this in Siege terms. Remember when Ash 3-speed ACOG R4C
Mhm.
quite literally no hitbox?
Yeah.
Riot's thinking, okay, Ash is broken right now, right? Everybody, she has 100% pick rate in every game. Let's nerf Sledge. That'll fix
Ah,
it.
I see.
That'll fix it.
Okay.
That'll get people to not play Ash. Let's go nerf Jaeger. That'll fix it.
Mhm. Yeah, that'll
That's-
fix
that's
the
their
utility
mindset.
meta, yeah. Okay.
There's a
don't-
broken ass character. Let's nerf someone else.
Yeah, 100%. That is
Their
one.
their last patch, they nerfed grievous wounds, which means when a player hits you, it's a grievous wound. So the amount of healing you get is reduced if you have that item. So they nerfed grievous wounds, but they buffed lifesteal.
Yeah, which is in the name. Yeah.
It counteracts your nerf. So it's like why even try and balance?
I don't
that?
even know how you guys play that game because every time. Now I know he's gonna say you only get on every time you get on and join us. We're always in the
No,
bad
I will
games,
say
but
this
like
with League. Like, despite how annoying and frustrating the game is, it's chess. It's a hard, like, you need to understand how hard the game is. And when you have that one good game, you feel like a fucking god.
Yeah, no, I'm sure like League of Legends deep down, like I know everyone likes to be like, oh, you're a League of Legends player? Damn, bro, I'm sorry. My condolences.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like, I'm sure that it's a good game deep down. It's more so just like the community and
Yep.
Riot. First of all, I
The
know.
community's so bad.
Dude,
oh my god.
Yeah, like I know it's
I've never
somehow the most
seen-
toxic game despite it not having voice chat and only text
Yeah,
chat. That's
yeah.
crazy. Bro, I didn't know I was playing with Rust players here. Like,
That and Valorant, like, I don't know what it is with Riot. Like, their community
dude,
is
they
just
breed
so
some of the most
toxic.
disgusting.
I heard
people.
Valorant is almost even worse than League right now
I've-
as far as toxicity.
surprisingly, I've actually had a lot of cool people. But then again, I'm playing unranked, so
Yeah.
what do I know?
Yeah, well, you need to ask Jonah about how it is.
Dude, it's
He would vouch for me when I, because I think he was the one that told me that.
like it's crazy coming to toxicity in video games. Like I've actually for the most part not had a lot of toxicity, at least towards me. I've seen a bit here and there towards other people, but like I've almost never have. There's only one thing that actually makes me toxic, and that's in Siege. And that's when I kill someone with a shotgun, and then they're like, he's using a shotgun. What the fuck? And
You
it's
took
like,
the easy way out.
yeah, it's like,
bro.
no, and my response, I use this response every single time. I say, shotguns are ass, and so are you. It's like, dude, shotguns in Siege.
Speaking of comebacks, I saw a video. I will never forget this comeback. The guy was like, if you're ever getting flamed, just say these and you'll instantly win the argument. You type, I would say you're cancer, but cancer kills
people. Yeah, it's like it's crazy, man. I'm not a toxic person when it comes to gaming. I like straight up if someone's being toxic to me, I'm like, what did I do? But like,
listen, I'll be toxic, but like I'll say it out loud so that they don't hear it.
Yeah.
And then until they either affect my gameplay or they talk shit to me, that's when all hell breaks loose on them. God help them be able to wake up the next morning without fucking feeling bad.
It's just like, but like I'm fine with like toxicity if it's like some like in a Call of Duty lobby where two
Yeah.
people are beefing.
I miss
okay,
those
okay,
days,
but
man. Like,
look, Call of Duty beefs are the funniest
Yeah, it's
shit.
like,
They're so
I'm a
great.
pussy to use riot shield. Yeah, it's like that's fucking funny.
they need to bring that back too. Like I hate how you get you disband the
Disconnected,
lobby
yeah.
after every game.
I hate that.
And it
man.
increases the matchmake time. Like, dude.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I was having fun with this man.
Because
that was
Taylor,
like,
how are you gonna go for 20 kills and 2 deaths, and then how are they gonna pair you with someone who went 103 with 1 death?
Listen, if
If
they
you
don't
stay
want
in
to
the
play
same
with
lobby.
me, they can back out. They can
Yeah.
matchmake a better guy for that lobby.
I do agree. I think they need to bring it back.
skill issue.
I didn't even play Call of Duty back then, but just seeing like the way the
Those were
lobbies
the
were
golden days.
seemed amazing. That seemed like something really to partake in.
Speaking of the golden days, what time?
We're
no
hour
clue.
and 10 in.
Hour and 10.
Just make sure. Sorry, I had to go make.
But what were you guys talking about? League?
Well, we don't have to. I'm the only one that plays
Yeah,
League.
none
I
of
just wanted to
us-
make that one comment about how bad the
Neither
game
of
is.
us know
But
that.
despite how much I rage, like I said, it's a very difficult game, and it's just
An
one of those
abusive
things.
relationship between
Yeah.
Taylor and League.
And when you when you do pop off, like I said, you feel like
Hey,
a
stop
god.
turning that off.
What?
Stop touching the buttons on
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna. You're touching dials on the back of the mic. Yeah.
Uh-oh. This game's gonna be all fun.
No, I didn't like push it. I'm just like feeling like the
Oh, okay.
the indent,
You're not
I
like
guess.
moving anything, are you?
No.
Okay,
no,
you're
I
fine
don't.
then.
I just like kind of like to do.
Because like the ability to do good in that game is so hard,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel so
It
good about
seems-
yourself when you pop off.
Leagues, I think one reason I could never get in League, it seems too reliant on team play.
It
Feels like even if
no,
I'm
it
popping
is.
off, if my,
It is.
I'm gonna get pissed if I'm doing amazing and my team
That's
has just, eaten shit out back.
that's the sole reason why the guy I play with all the time, he hasn't touched it in like a month.
Yeah.
Because if
I know.
it's either I pop off and we have to forfeit the game, or he pops off and we have to forfeit the game.
Yeah, and like on top of that, like going back to gaming, it's just like now that's the reason going back to what started this entire conversation. That's the reason I've been playing Valorant and Fortnite is just because I felt like I've played too much of all the games I own already, and I feel like a lot of the other games that are out besides Valorant and Fortnite are kind of just ugh. So it's like that's the reason, but like I still like Fortnite. I think Fortnite's a
Fortnite
fun
is
game.
not as bad of a state as people like
Say it is, yeah, no,
saying
I think
it
it's just
is.
people that just overly hate on like when kids play it, it's bad. It's kind of like those people that like, like if you bring up like Pokemon or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
They
That's
instantly
what it was.
they instantly think you're
Oh, your
childish.
Pokemon addiction.
Yeah, Pokemon. That reminded me. But let me finish my thought. But the thing is that like Pokemon is like, it's if it's rated E for everyone, that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I feel like you guys are like the idiots are like bro, everything has to be like rated R. There has to be blood, sex. There has to be fucking
Yeah.
everything right in my face. And if I see one,
If I
kid
don't
in
see
the movie-
titties, irrelevant.
yeah, basically, it's like, dude, like, calm your ass down, man. Like, I get it, okay? You've said racial slurs in Rust before. It's fine.
What is up with
okay?
you and Russ?
I don't know. Rust players are funny.
It's funny you bring up rated games because a lot of people are making a big deal about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands being rated T
Really?
instead of M.
That's peculiar.
I mean,
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, who cares
Borderlands
about
is
ratings?
it's a cartoonish game, so it's like
Well, So
They said 2K22 is
no,
rated E,
no,
but it
here's
has
my problem
literal
is
gambling
my
in it.
problem is just the ratings about like they're just all over the place. It's like it's kind of like how come movies like it's called PG-13 because they say one swear word
Yeah.
instead of just PG. You know what I
They
mean? It's
say
like the ratings
penis.
are irrelevant. Oh no, oh no, my god.
Oh, you
But-
need your parents to sign his permission slip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but permission slip. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, close the topic, the gaming topic. I did have a topic that I wanted to bring today because you bring up chess.
Okay.
Back.
Chess. This is nothing like chess.
Well,
by
I mean,
the way.
card
He
games
just
in a
wanted
way
to
are
segue.
card games in a way are kind of like
Fuck
chess.
no.
If you think about it.
Somehow chess
You
is
have
cooler.
not
Chess is cooler.
Negative,
No.
my friend.
Chess is infinitely more respectable than card games.
No, because it's not weeb shit. That's
Carter,
why.
every time we go to SoCal Comics, it is nothing but the
We're
sweatiest.
talking about the one right next to GameStop.
Yes,
No,
it is
dude,
that
so
place smells
fucking
so
sweaty.
bad.
It
It
smells
does.
like grunge and dirt.
Tavian,
These motherfuckers need baths. They need
No,
showers. They
Tavian-
need to go into a sauna.
Tavian, look, I agree with you.
I'm sorry, but the people give these
Tavian-
card games a bad rap.
Yeah, because you're looking at dude, bro. You're like the same people that's like, I'm not gonna play Fortnite because kids. It's like, shut up. You're what are you talking about? It's just people enjoying their time. Fuck off.
No, it's not that, but it's like, okay.
It's like, look, I get it. Yeah, okay, they smell bad. Yeah, I get it. They look like Discord moderators. Yes, they sound like Reddit
They
mods.
are
Like,
Discord
okay,
mods.
cool. That's funny, bro. But like, it's just like, okay, my problem.
I genuinely don't care if they're doing their own thing. It's like, dude, we've been in that SoCal Comics like
Many times.
maybe like 8-9 times.
Yeah.
It smells like ass every
It
time.
does 100%.
Why do they not know how to shower?
No, they
Why
probably
are
do
they
know how to shower.
perpetuating the
No,
stereotype?
they probably do know how to
What are
shower.
you
These
sweating
people
from?
are just because it's intense.
They don't do
Bro, people
anything.
like Charizard V.
I weightlift and I still don't smell. I lifted weights and did fucking jump roping for half an hour. I came to work and Taylor was like, "Damn, what's that smell? You smell good." I was like, "Dude, it's my deodorant."
I'll be honest with you. That's deodorant makes a world of a difference. You
It does.
go
It
if
does.
you don't wear deodorant
why
that
can't they
day,
wear it?
It's
you
noticeable.
smell so fucking bad no matter
Mhm.
who you are.
The only time I don't smell bad is the few I've shaved my armpit, and that was the only time it just doesn't sweat.
Oh my god,
Dude, it was bugging me.
bugging.
I
It was
shave
like-
my armpits all the time.
I also wanted to try it. I was like, I also didn't shave short enough. I had stubbles and they were poking inside my arm. I was like, fuck this shit. It's annoying.
But I wanted to bring up the
But yeah, talk about your Pokemon. Talk about your
Talk about
addiction.
your Pokemon. What
Fucking
happened
loser.
was a little over a year. Actually, it is about to be a year. Or probably
Is
actually
it? I
has
don't think it's that.
No,
been
it's
that
been
long.
it's been a year. It
I
is
thought you
most
started
definitely-
around the night shift days.
No, not even. I
Jesus,
started
you
last
fucking
Are
year.
you,
degenerate.
don't tell me you're into the pack openings. Are you?
Yep. So hold on. Let's explain this. Let me explain the how I got into it. So first of all, I have an immense respect for people that like to collect shit. I think
Yeah.
collecting is me being a Team Fortress 2 player with an economy.
Yeah.
I really like the entire idea of collecting shit, selling it, having value. I think that's a really cool thing. God, I sound like those people who are like, yeah, you should invest in the stock market.
Sound like an NFT crypto.
Yeah, I do. But what happened was I got so fucking bored of like my games. I got so like I didn't have a lot of other hobbies. I don't really like read manga or shit like that. I just like watch anime, play games.
That's
and go
really
to work.
surprising. You don't read any manga.
No, well, it's not because I don't want to. It's just because like I just watch the anime. But anyway, I wanted to do something. I had a decent bit of money saved up, and I wanted to go spend it on something more than clothes, food, and like like DLC for games or whatever. So my friend said that he played the Pokemon trading card game. I used to collect. I never played. I used to collect it all the way back in like elementary school, and that was like
Yeah,
Gen
I think
1
we all.
to-
I think we all did.
yeah, and
No.
dude, just first of all, just saying, those cards are worth fucking hundreds now. I want to
Are you
strangle my
serious,
dad because he
man?
sold those cards.
I gave those away.
You probably want to strangle that kid. But my problem was that it was just I felt like I didn't have something to go give me more purpose, give me something to care about other than like games. It's like, okay, cool, I've been doing that pretty much most of my life.
Feel that.
But so it's kind of like those people how I fun fact, I'm like one of the 2 troglodytes that still use fucking Instagram.
I use Instagram. Well, not anymore, but I
Yeah,
used to go
used
on
to.
it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and like on the stories page, the random stories, I'll get recommended people who like to collect Legos and like build them, who like to go there's this one person I follow that collect Pokemon cards, and in there's like the picture of the Pokemon, like a scenery behind them, and he paints the card of that scenery, like it covers everything else, like the borders and all that.
That's
with
cool.
that. Yeah, it's cool as fuck. You see people that they make custom shit for D&D, like they'll make custom characters and like paint it. Like a lot of it's really cool, kind of niche shit And that's what I like. That's cool as fuck. It's a hobby. It's not really meant to go have a lot of around it. Just it's neat to do. So I got into Pokemon. I got into surprisingly kind of in the middle because they have like I think like 10 different packs per generation.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Bro, we
I
don't know
lost
shit
track
about
after 3
Pokemon.
generations.
Yeah, generations they just new game, new Pokemon, but the
Yeah, I
card
know, but
packs,
like, how many generations are there? Like 8?
yeah, there's 8 now.
Okay, that's what I
There's
thought.
well, I guess technically 9 because of one was a spinoff, but now it's going to be 10 here in a year. And they either release like somewhere up to like 70 to like 100 new Pokemon. Some generations are better than others, but you know
That's a lot of fucking Pokemons.
No, I know. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, it may seem like a lot at the beginning, but they do a good job with a lot of the designs. I'll tell you that. It's easy to go like recognize them. But anyway, going back onto it, I had what Critical called cardboard rot. It's when you were fucking addicted to opening packs.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't as bad as others. I'll say that much. But I still had a bit of it. I opened a fuck ton of packs. I think in total it was $350 to $500 I spent on packs. And like I said, it doesn't sound like a lot when you hear other people's stories, but it was still something.
I mean,
right?
$500 is $500.
Yeah, $500.
Man,
I can spend that on V-Bucks.
Yeah.
You know how many
like-
skins I can get with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
I
I
was
could
say,
get-
do you know how much Valorant and fucking League
Dude,
skins cost?
I know the bundle
kni-
that gives you like
a-
4 weapons and like 1 knife skin, $70.
A knife
Nah.
alone
And that's
costs
not
you
even-
$30.
That doesn't even count like the final evolutions, like the
Yeah,
Fortnite
you
shit
have
they
to-
do.
yeah.
You have to pay for those evolutions, or you have to fucking grind your
Yeah,
ass
like
off.
fuck off, man. But anyway, going back to that.
The blue collar job work of those fucking skins.
I know. But anyway, yeah, so I did that. And now I actually sold a lot of the decent cards because I like to play the online version more than the real
Yeah.
life one. But I still like to collect the cards. I have like an entire S binder full of them now, and I need to get a second
Did you
binder.
finally organize them? I remember you
Yeah.
you told me you
Well,
just kept
no,
them in like
I
one of those old
organized-
like cookie bins, right?
I organized most, not all.
I'm assuming
but-
you didn't do shit with like that little ass energy cards.
Dude, the energy cards, holy fuck. You're going to get a fuck ton if you spend that much. Like, energy cards are,
You get like 2
a
in every
dime a dozen.
pack, don't you?
you get like, no, in every pack you get 1,
Oh.
guaranteed. But you can also like go on Amazon, you can get like 100 for like $3. That's how much.
That's
it
how
is.
worthless they are.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
not
even, they're not even worth a penny.
Yeah, but like, what is it? So yeah, no, I got a lot. I spent quite a bit of money on it, and I don't regret my purchase. The most I regret is like, oh, did I need to
Do you
buy
mind
that
me
one
asking you
extra
something
pack?
real quick?
What?
Not to cut you off. What's the most expensive card you have in your
most-
possession?
So there's
Physical, not in the game.
yeah, there's a grading system with
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
these cards go. They go from grade 1, basically being that card. You can't even see the Pokemon on that card. That
No, I know
card's
how
Omega
because
fuck.
my
Yeah,
dad
his-
collects
his-
sports cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
So
it
like the
under
PSA
PSA or
ratings.
GMA?
PSA.
PSA, yeah.
Yeah, so PSA 10 is like, bro,
It's
that
like mint
shit-
condition,
yeah,
no
mint condition. That shit came up piping
no
off the
nicks,
pop
no
line, off
like
the
no smudges, no
yeah,
fingerprints.
that
no
shit is
nothing.
golden. 9 is like, okay, well, it's not necessarily
It's
the
almost
straightest.
perfect,
Yeah, it's
but-
almost perfect, and then it just keeps going
There's
down.
just
down,
that
down.
one little thing.
Yeah, I got something called a EV VMAX. Not EV. Espeon VMAX.
I know Espeon, yeah.
Yeah, it's VMAX basically is like you get something called a V card. Really wish they changed the name, not V
Wow,
cards.
you got a V card.
Damn,
yeah,
dude, I
no.
want a V card.
Yeah, no, it's like that's the new like that's that's the new gimmick of the
Yeah.
generation. It's V cards. Like I said, fucking hate that name. Everyone makes this joke when I bring it up. But then there's V Max, which is basically like a different evolution that just
Yeah.
makes them bigger and they have different moves. So
It's like a oversized.
yeah, oversized. They're quite literally they in the game they become
Yeah.
fucking giant. But in the card game, I mean they're also giant, but you know, it's still a card. But what was it? Yeah, so this card, if it was PSA 10, would have been $300 from a pack that cost 5.
Let me ask you this. I don't know. I
Damn.
don't know if you did the research on it. Because I know how much it costs to get a sports card graded. If you were to want to get a Pokemon card graded, how much would it cost?
So there are 2 different places from what I know. I can't remember their names.
Yeah.
One of them was
One
considered
of them's GMC.
yes,
Because
I think.
that's where my dad goes to get his cards graded.
I think I can't
No,
remember.
not the protein store, but it's a
It's a card
it's a
rating
GMC
site, yeah.
company that grades cards.
So
Okay.
there's 2 different ones. I can't remember. I don't know if GMC is the reliable one or the other one that's also reliable, but it's not as reliable.
Yeah.
But from what I know, the most reliable one is it costs $25 up to 7 cards, and you have to go. Yeah, you have to
Dang.
put it up in specific like order and like way, and like they're very specific about
Yeah.
it, which is good. But I went to a card shop and they already had someone that was looking at the PSA shit. So I had more than just one card, obviously. But that card was, I think it was graded like 8 because it ended up being like $70 to $80. And hey, that's still fine. I
Yeah.
made profit in the end.
To
That's
get
a
a sports
fuck
card
ton.
graded for my dad, he had to spend $50 for one card.
What card was that?
I mean, I don't know what
Did
he
he
sent.
get
I don't know
the-
what he sends in,
I know
but the one
not the D-Row. Did he get those Jonathan?
Kumingas.
Who,
I don't know
me?
if he got him graded, but I know he has a shit ton of rookie cards.
Okay, that's
Because
good.
rookie cards are like where the market is for sports cards.
Well, yeah, you want it's like investing and shit.
Yeah.
You want to get in early for it
The
gets
one
too
thing he
high.
told me that I'll never forget, he's got a LeBron James rookie card. He has PSA grade 8. Had it been 10, that card last sold for $4,000.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
It's fucking okay. Like I don't collect cards, but like it's insane to me that people are willing to buy cards like that.
Yeah.
Like okay, like
So-
Taylor's got like the anime cards and all that for decoration, but like
That's gonna have value someday.
I would never spend. I wouldn't
So-
fucking spend.
Well,
$4
no,
grand on
here's
shit.
how I view it, right? It's the same thing as like, now this is gonna sound stupid in comparison, but let me explain. Let's say a diamond ring, right? If you think about it, like, what does a diamond ring mean?
Oh, a diamond has no like value. Has no value as a fucking gemstone. Has nothing.
No, it absolutely does. That's why the diamond market's fucked right now.
Well,
because
no,
it's a
in-
monopoly. But
In,
but
like,
no, but
reality, it doesn't. It's just what we put.
But
on
let me
it.
finish. It's a diamond ring, right? It is perfect, no stains, no nothing. Let's say we were to go like find this on the ground. Sure, this may not mean anything to us being 20 years old,
Yeah.
but it still means something to other people because it looks nice. You can give it to someone for a gift. You can do a lot with that ring, right? With a Pokemon card, you may have your favorite Pokemon. You may like the design of it. It may have good moves. There's a lot of things going for that card.
Well, okay. Well, sports cards I understand because sports cards like. Yeah, you like it's kind of like you want to capture that player's best moment and shit
You
like
also
that,
have to-
like getting the ball
You also have
signed
to
and
keep
the
in mind
jerseys.
it's the scarcity of the product.
True, that too.
If we're gonna stay on the topic of Pokemon, I always see Logan Paul.
Mhm.
He's always talking about his Charizards. There's like,
Oh,
correct me if I'm wrong. There's different types of Pokemon cards. You have the normal
absolutely.
one, the Japanese ones, and there's like 2 other ones that you
So
can
the
buy.
Japanese ones have like different designs
They're
sometimes.
they're slightly smaller than your average
That-
Pokemon.
So when it comes to rarities, when it comes to the American cards, you get regular.
Yeah.
You get foil, which makes the card kind of like shiny. You get reverse foil, which is in the like art of the card. It's only that in the art, not the card itself.
Yeah.
Is like it's like the background's kind of shiny.
Yeah.
It goes
It's like-
gold card, which is actually like gold and shiny. You got rainbow cards, which makes it rainbow and shiny. And then you got full arts, which are only applicable to some cards.
Yeah.
But first of all, I'm just gonna say that fuck that man. That Jake Paul man actually caused a
Or not Jake Paul,
huge-
Logan Paul. I'm sorry.
Logan Paul, yeah, sorry, Logan Paul. I don't care. They're like the
I
same
don't know if I
person.
said Jake or Logan, but I meant Logan.
Yeah, Logan. That man caused a huge fucking rift in the Pokemon card community. Like literally everywhere I'd
It
go.
affected everybody.
Yeah, Target, Walmart, fucking everyone, because
Yeah.
he did a video about like some guy that like scalps Pokemon cards and shit like that. And because of that, even though this was the time where I actually just straight up wanted to play the game, I almost barely could find cards.
Yeah.
And there was
And
so
to
many.
this day, you can only buy up to 4 packs.
Yeah, and they caused
In
a limit.
stores?
Yeah.
Yeah, in some
The,
stores.
the
They
Yeah.
limit
register
you?
the
Yeah.
registers will stop you after 4.
Yeah, which first of all, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, go fuck yourself, those scalpers. I don't care what you're scalping. It could be some of the most like useless items. You could be scalping fucking sand from the goddamn beach, but you're still an asshole. I don't
Yeah.
care who you are. I do not have any respect for scalpers. I don't care.
Neither do I.
Yeah,
Hey, you
right.
could even if you have a good reason, like my my family needs money.
Find
Fuck
another
yourself.
way to do it.
Yeah,
like-
I'm pretty sure there's more ways. But anyway,
But child labor still exists.
only in like China and a few
But
other places.
no, but back to my original argument, like with some products, take Logan Paul for example. He explained how it was a Japanese style Charizard,
Mhm,
very specific art, very specific effect on the card.
mhm.
There's only recorded 2 in the world, and he owns one of them.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
that's another reason why something
Scare-
holds so much value.
Yeah, scarcity is also a huge thing.
Yeah, but like okay.
That's like
But,
take
like-
classic cars now. Like you do like
Okay.
a 1960
That's-
Charger.
so that I feel like classic cars have infinitely more value than a card.
But like, let's
does.
be realistic though.
Even a card though, in its most basic form, offers you nothing but at most emotional value.
Yeah, no,
True,
but like
but
that's what
that's
I'm
how-
saying.
but that's
Like
what-
Are people
realistically,
really
a
willing to
1960
pay-
Charger should be worth only $30.
But yeah,
But because of the scarcity of that particular model, Charger's a good brand. That model and year back then was very good. It bumps up the price.
But pause. But David, but remember this. Remember people who collect comics, the very first comic issue and shit like that. Realistically, the art is most likely going to be ass, and like on top of that, it's going to be terrible because it's probably this first person's like ever iteration of fucking Batman or
It seems
something.
like fine art, and
Yeah.
I thought fine art is always a fucking.
Yeah, it's like those people that still like that invest all this money and like to go buy paintings and shit.
Well, that shit's
Sure.
just for tax evasion.
Okay, well, I don't-
That's literally what it's for.
I don't know about that one, but the point is
That's
that
literally
like,
what they use.
sure, it gives you emotional value, but at the end of the day, hobbies are not meant to actually get money out of. It's there just to collect. You're there just to go do something. It's a sense of fulfillment.
Yep.
So one thing that cards that have value give is that they can give you a sense of fulfillment, a sense of worth, a sense of I put this much time into something. I spent my collection. Like it's kind of like how come Charlie opens Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, like all these card packs, and he displays them because he plays, Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm sure Pokemon, but he also collects them because he absolutely loves his franchise and he wants to show his dedication and devotion to the craft. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, sure, I can spend all this money on a fucking car that's gonna wear down in like 5 years because I'm already like going all over the streets. But at the end of the day, that car looks good, right? As long as I make it look good, it's still gonna have some kind of value. I could put it on like a fucking I could put it on one of those rotating displays.
Podiums.
Yeah, the podiums. I could do something with that car. It's still nice.
Realistically,
looking.
that car is like money-wise worthless. Like it's worth nothing.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Well, no, sorry, not that. But like, if I wouldn't say realistically worth nothing. But
I think
there's
cars
not
are
much.
different because cars have inherent value. It's like it's a mode of transportation.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I'm saying
You
obviously.
buying a car changes your life situation in no way.
Yeah, no, true. It doesn't.
But like what I'm trying to explain is, explain to me why a 1960 Charger can cost the same price as a 2015 Acura.
In this market, scarcity indicates the price of most things.
But here's a better
that's the
question.
point I'm trying to prove.
No, here's a better thing. What about those people like archaeologists, right? They get shit from all the way from many a centuries ago. We could find the fucking cross that Jesus was hung on, right?
Yeah.
So, but how much would that cross be worth realistically? Fucking nothing.
It's a wood
because it's a
cross.
wooden cross.
Yeah.
But it's still to those people
It's
who
the
are
history
religious.
behind it.
The history behind it, the worth, what it meant, what it symbolizes, everything. It is worth something.
Yep.
That is the entire point because it has there's a lot of reasons. Sure, obviously you can't drive a fucking card, but you can drive a car. You can have a cool car because you like cars. You think Mustangs are cool. I'm gonna put my Mustang in my fucking front yard.
I'm not like I said. Look, I'm not against anyone collecting cards. I just don't see why cards need to go for millions. I've heard of a LeBron James rookie card selling for $2 something million.
Absolutely fine.
That seems absurd. I don't see why a card should cost more than at most $1,000.
No, I agree with
let me
you.
ask you this.
That's
Have you
a fair take.
Look at it this way. Recorded, that's the only LeBron James card graded at that one and that
And
very
I think it's
specific
signed
style
or some
card.
shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but if it's signed, that's different though, because that's even more rare.
Okay, if you want to put
the
if you want to
signature
put
at the end
this,
of the day is useless because it's just writing.
if you want to put this in perspective, the most expensive card that got sold, graded 10, was the MLB card for $10 million.
Yeah, I remember that one.
This is my point. Is that at the end of the day, okay, signatures are fucking useless. Okay, cool. The person who wrote he's dead now. You can't obviously get his signature unless it's forged, or you fucking glue it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But the point is that it's still at the end of the day, writing means nothing. Sure, a card at the end of the day means nothing, but I still want to collect it because I like Pokemon and I want to display it. I want to show how much time and effort I put into this franchise. I want to show some kind of worth that I have from doing.
It may not be worth money to you, but for someone, it's priceless.
Yeah, it's like those people that collect those old stamps. Those old stamps mean butt fuck nothing. But
Like
they're
people
old
who
stamps.
collect coins.
People who collect coins. People who collect
That's
bottle
a perfect
caps.
example.
Yeah, it's like
A coin is worth however much the coin was, 25 cents.
I'm sure there were people in the fucking Stone Ages collecting rocks just to collect, not to use them as tools. Like
people collect rocks. Yeah,
it's like I have a pet rock. But but the thing is that the point is everything has value. I'm sure my fucking hat that I've been wearing for several years that has fucking sweat stains and all this on it.
Stains all on the brim.
Yeah, the brim. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to have value in 5 years because it's a Fox hat that's probably not being made anymore.
Yeah.
Because people like Fox. I see people all around town wearing like
Bill-
Fox stuff on their cars, on their hats, on their shirts.
Listen,
Fox-
Billabong.
Yeah, Billabong too. Everything.
It's so hard to find good Billabong products now.
Yeah, it's because everything has value, no matter what brand, no matter what it is. I'm sure even fucking sand to some extent in the future will have value.
A very specific grain of sand.
Yeah, very specific grain of sand.
This one Lance Armstrong stepped on.
Yeah, yeah. This one Tavien farted on him like 2 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything, no matter what, will have value to someone, if not somebody. It is truly like everything can have value if you somehow give it. You need a sense of purpose, a reason, and what makes it special compared to the others. Which is the reason why some Pokemon cards are like 3 cents and some are like $400. But that's the thing, Pokemon in specific, I'm going to quickly conclude this because we are, kind of running on empty here.
I would say, man, you amaze me, bro. You need to be a fucking podium speaker. God damn.
I get stage right. But no, it's because Pokemon like that, like MLB, MLB cards. It's special characters.
To be fair, though, I feel like,
what?
Okay, real quick to defend at least the value of sports card. I feel like sports cards would have more value because that person has a much more significance to society as a whole.
It's more historical.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess
it's the historical value of the card.
I guess.
I mean, that's
true,
obviously why they go for way more.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, but like also at the same time, like if they're
you
not,
can argue that with Pokemon too.
Yeah,
it's just
they're not
insane to me
making
how
that-
much
if they're
people
not-
are willing to spend on these fake characters
It's
that have
true.
no
It's-
meaning.
It's true. It's like those people that try to go buy all these iPhones on release, even though after probably like 6 months, they're just gonna immediately lose all that value.
It's gonna drop a couple $100.
Yeah, that's how it works. You know what I mean? It's like, so going back to it, like you have your favorite Pokemon. It's the full art is basically the entire card is like the art. It's not just this little window. It is the full card. So like my favorite Pokemon, which is funnily enough one of the most boring ass ones, is
Hitmonlee.
No, it's what the fuck.
I don't know Pokemon besides that one.
It's this cat called Purr Ugly.
Yeah.
It evolves from a cat called Purr Pretty, and I'm not making this up.
Oh my god.
So the entire joke is that with Purr Pretty is like a standard cat, very slim, very long,
very cat-like. Yes.
Yeah. The second one is the Purr Ugly is fat. He is like literally he's fat. Has this weird muscle. He's a weird like boomerang face. But there's nothing special about him. He's literally just a cat. He is literally the most boring type in the game, which is a normal type. This Purr Ugly cat, yeah, like show him. It is if you compare it to everything else, a fire-breathing dragon. Literally, God himself is in Pokemon. By the way, you have this
God.
His name's Arceus.
Arceus,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Don't you catch him?
They literally make
you
a
do
game
catch him.
off of it.
Yeah, there's fucking what is it? There's a sky god, a water god, a ground god. There's everything. But
God.
here I am saying I like this fat fucking cat. It's like I might as well just say Garfield's my favorite. But like that's the point. Like I got this card for $1. It was a Japanese card from I think it was like Gen 5 or something like that I got at a trading card store of Purr Ugly, and I'm putting it up because I fucking love Purr Ugly. I really like that Pokemon. It's a very simplistic design, but not only am I a big cat guy, but I think it's a cool card. It's a really cool card. You even have a little circle at the bottom under the image of the cat of like one of the every Pokemon has a faction that you fight, but it has like one of the main characters of that faction on that Purr Ugly card. And god damn, she's hot. But I really like that card. That's the point I'm trying to make. I like that card. I like that Pokemon. I like that character. I like that. So that's what gives it value. It's the same reason of why people spend money on anime figurines. Does it do anything in the long run? Fuck no. But is it still cool to look at? You bet your sweet bippy it is.
Man, she said Bippy. On some Ed shit right now.
I'm a weeb.
If
Animal
you
white,
want to
so-
also put this in perspective, like you may not think my Mustang's worth 20 grand, but I think so.
Exactly.
With the history that I've had with the car, the amount of money I put into it, factoring all the new components. Realistically, that car is only worth 5 grand.
Yeah. You have to put value into that into whatever it is to have value.
Mm-hmm.
Scarcity, importance,
History.
history, literally anything. I've seen like people sell fucking like they buy golf balls. Like I saw this one video.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it was
This
fake.
golf ball Tiger Woods hit and they got a hole in one.
Yeah, lucky golf balls. I drew a face on it.
Yeah.
It's lucky. It's like, you know what I mean? It's those people that believe rocks give you powers, like
Yeah.
like those standard like granite rocks, right? Not trying to diss on
Rub
those
these on your
people.
tummy and make
Yeah,
your headache go away.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like diss on those people, right? But the point I'm trying to say,
power stones.
yeah, but the thing I'm trying to say is that like it's a cool rock.
Yeah.
Is the point. Like, you know what I mean? But people try to be like, oh, this will make you lose your virginity. You'll like eat 10 steaks a day if you put it on your shoe, you know, like there's value is the point. It's a cool rock at the end of the day, and people give it this purpose, which is why you can sell it. Art at the end of the day means butt fucking nothing. The Mona Lisa is just some girl sitting like just laying looking
it's
at
some
you.
random ass dude that just decided to paint it.
Yeah, and now look, it's one of the most expensive paintings in the world.
Yeah.
And obviously it's because of its history and how long it's been there.
Well, look at Van Gogh. Like, isn't Van Gogh art like it's just fucking shit splattered on a canvas?
I have no idea, but sure, let's go with that.
It was
He was
abstract
very
art, wasn't it?
new. Yeah, he was. I think it was Van Gogh. He was very into
It's like-
the abstract
Yeah,
art.
and same thing with like collecting music. Like, sure, you can listen to the music, but
Collecting vinyls.
Yeah, but collecting vinyls gets you laid.
It's been late. Hey, let's go to Target right now and get some vinyls.
Fuck no. Have good ones.
but anyway, what
Hey, listen, man, they got the new Harry Styles,
I,
BTS.
I do not know who that is.
Neither of those are getting us laid.
But anyway,
Taylor Swift,
Nope.
But anyway,
Olivia Rodrigo.
You need to stop now.
but yeah, I think that kind of concludes it.
Yeah, let's see.
I
Look at
thank
Carter
you guys.
talking about the economic state of the Pokemon world right now.
I haven't even scratched the surface,
All
my
right,
friend.
Jaden Smith, calm the fuck down.
I could go on way
Oh,
more.
shit.
But I would like to thank you guys for having me
Yeah,
on.
No problem.
Very
This,
fun.
this
Fun.
probably won't be the last time either.
definitely not.
No, I'm gonna kill myself
Definitely
after
not.
this.
Okay, well,
Okay.
hey, can we?
Dude, this is gonna be a rare recording.
Can we sell this episode? Carter, sign.
Yeah, sure, bro. I'll give you like my chicken scratch writing that says like
Shit,
Carter.
yes. First off, a little side note about his horrible handwriting. I'm sorry to degrade you right now, but
No,
your
it's
handwriting
fine,
is
man.
ass.
Dude.
He gave me this fucking call-in order. Where I was like, what in the Egyptian
No, dude,
hieroglyphs does this shit say, bro?
Dude,
What the
our
fuck?
store owner said. No, when I was in the interview, I gave him like a printed
He
like
couldn't
from
even
the,
read your
he
phone
couldn't
number.
He could not read my handwriting.
Okay, so
And
my-
I gave him
No,
my
I remember I
res-
talked to him. He's like,
My
yeah, I couldn't
manager-
call him.
My manager had to call me on my day off to ask me what the fuck Carter wrote on his application.
Bro, I'm writing hieroglyphics right now. Like,
Like, it was like you were on ketamine when you were writing it. Like, why was it so rushed? You take your time. You had 2 days.
I got some gross.
What the hell? You had 2 days to fill it out.
David, I've tried.
You could
for
fill out
years.
one side.
I'll be honest with you. I never filled out an application.
You guys only do online?
No,
100%.
like when I applied, I didn't fill I
Dude,
filled
well,
out an
first off,
application. I
homie did
never
like
turned it in.
my manager did like an impromptu interview with you. Your dad was there and he was like interviewing you in the
Yeah,
corner.
I
which was
had
really weird.
I had a snapback on,
You had a
tank
snapback.
top and shorts.
Mm.
It was the most like unofficial interview I've ever
Dude,
had.
I
in my
came in
life.
with an all black with black sweats and a black hoodie, and they still hired me.
Was I the only one that came in to at least try looking?
You
somewhat
fuck yeah, you
nice?
fucking
I always
loser.
try during interviews, but like when I did get interviewed,
Dude, it's a
I thought
fucking
I was
sandwich.
I thought I was
sandwich.
just talking to him,
Yeah,
but it turned into an interview.
it's a sandwich. I'm gonna be honest with you. He fell in love with you after that.
Did he?
Yeah, he fucking fell in love with you after that interview. He's like, I really like him. I can see he's making him laugh a little bit. Yeah,
But yeah, so it's been a fun
I'll
night.
tell you, man. I'm glad we got you on. You talked a lot more than I was expecting.
What, did you expect me to just sit in the corner and start pissing?
No, I mean that would have been decent at some of the little tangents you seem to run on.
Tangents.
You know, we didn't have to talk about the economic scarcity of the Pokemon.
You wouldn't
world.
understand, bro. If I didn't enlighten
Dude.
you
If
here,
it's
you
if
would-
it doesn't have the words whey, protein, or creatine in it, I don't know what the fuck we're talking
if it
about.
doesn't have the words "I'm a virgin," I don't know what to tell you.
You can't
Doesn't have
say
to-
anything, Tavie, because
doesn't
you
have
know
to
he's
be in-
right.
Fine, but it doesn't have to be in that order.
I'm confirmed. I'm not a fucking imposter here. Okay, I am confirmed.
Don't talk about Among Us, please.
Hey, crewmate.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
This
alright.
dude's talking about some fucking Among
Among
Us
Us
comics.
Yeah, it was called like this girl going to
No.
Among Us world, and there was a giant Among Us girl, and like she took a
No.
picture of them, and the camera guy was like,
Fucking
"Say,
stupid.
crewmate."
It's so stupid, bro. What the fuck?
All right. Well,
Uh,
thank you. It's been fun.
do you have any
No.
final notes you want to say?
No.
Damn. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to carry the outro then. Well, guys, thank you to anyone who did listen to this shit show. We're really glad you are. You have listened to it if you got this far. Taylor forgot to plug all of our fucking social media that
And our
he went
merch.
through the time of make merch.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, our new
what?
Hurley merch. Yes,
I forgot to plug in the social medias.
that's what part of the
Excuse me?
outro, bruh. We can't just tell them about the fucking link tree. We gotta, or no, we have to
Listen,
tell them
man.
and put it in the description. So yeah, we do have an Instagram, as you guys already know.
Twitch, YouTube,
Unscripted
Twitter.
Introverts, literally the name for every single one of our accounts. You'll have a link tree in the bio, so check them out if you guys want to. Mostly use it as a way to DM us. Let us know how bad of a job we're doing. I think it's gotten better, but I mean, train wrecks are still train wrecks at the end of the day. But not doing too bad. We actually got guests on it. I think it was actually a decent episode. But yeah, with that being said, Carter, do you have any final words for you take your life, apparently? That's what she said.
In game.
Yeah, game end.
My bad. Game end himself.
Yeah, we don't use harsh words like kill on YouTube kids.
I didn't say kill. Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, no, that's it. Hopefully, I'll be on another time. That'll be kind of fun.
Yeah,
And
we
then
will
I can
definitely
talk about
try.
the economical value of just Tavien to society.
Yeah,
something like a dime
I'll
a
give
dozen,
you a
bro.
bit of an economic forecast. It's not very high. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we already did the outro. I don't feel like repeating myself, so
That's a wrap.
Yo, get this guy out of here. I'm done. All right, can we pretend to stop being his friend now? All right. All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening to that.
how many outros are we gonna have?
Well, when you said that cringy ass shit, I gotta restart from the top. Fucking Looney Tunes looking ass. All right. Taylor?
No, I'm good.
All right, guys.
Till next
Thank
time.
you for listening. Oh yeah, we still have the questions. If anyone wants to do the questions, no one answers them, but we still post them every time. So feel free to ask. What was it? What topics you want to talk about? If I believe so, I believe the topics were. The question was, what topics would you guys like us to do, and what else was it? Okay, yeah, that's it. Dude, we're getting real sloppy with these outros. All right, I'm gonna let it go.